Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. Check it
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
This
There
is
we go.
standard what we came to expect.
Hello and welcome to the stream. This is part 2 of Stimpy Plays Outlast. And hopefully he will keep that light off this time. So we have the audio sorted out this week. So you will be able to hear his gameplay, as well as our mouse move in time with the video.
I'm watching the other stream. I'm delayed on it.
So we've got Joe JD Shaw from the Underdogs,
Hey
and
there,
we've got
guys.
Sir Stimpy just above.
Yeah.
Yep, usual intro from Sir Stimpy.
It is Val.
So, any words before we start?
Oh, guys, Outlast has crashed on me. Oh, I can't play it.
You're not getting out of it that easy.
Alright. Yeah, I'll meet you two then, and then I'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
That was meet you both.
We need to mute him as well, don't we?
I'll mute server. Oh yeah. I could just leave a server and come back in.
No, don't
Okay.
leave, because you'll mess it all up. Actually, no, try leaving.
Is my camera going to go all out of whack?
I can't remember what I was doing on it. I know I got through the
Is he
the
muted
silent
us?
block.
Yeah, it's Annie.
I think he has, yeah.
Right, well, we'll just mute him.
Oh,
1 second, guys.
Do I need to mute him as well? Or... Yeah, I do,
Yeah,
don't I?
because you'll double hear him otherwise.
Yeah, I've muted him.
Okay, and we'll get Stimpy's game sound.
Yeah, hopefully that's all sorted
I
this
don't
time.
like that camera. It feels worse for some reason. Fuck that. It's already getting scary. It's started. Fuck me. I'll save it now. Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Okay. I can't hear his game sound. No.
I get you. Just piss off, will you fucking cunt?
I don't know exactly.
What? Closing doors behind you, wolves. I'm gonna have someone chasing me, aren't I?
Just watch his stream. Okay.
I don't give a shit, to be honest. Fuck off.
So, I'm listening to Stimpy's stream. Can you hear the game sound through his stream still?
It's very quiet, but I can
Oh
hear
man,
it.
this game's fucked up. Be brave. Nobody likes. Oh, I hate this.
Okie
Um,
Oh shit. Wait, am I just running away when I don't need to?
Well,
can you hear
Getting
him?
braver. Courage increase.
yeah. Well, I can hear him
What?
through the Discord.
Oh, okay. Anyone who's watching, can you hear Stimpy?
I can have a look, and I'll just 1 sec.
I'm never gonna make any progress at this rate. Come on, you chicken shit.
Yeah, you can. I've just checked.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've checked as well. Yeah, cool. So, me and Chris are going to be talking about general news and the such like, whilst we also laugh at Stimpy essentially struggling to play his game in the background. And obviously, when it comes to horrible, diabolical moments, we will laugh and get involved. But in the meantime, while we're sort of watching him struggle to get through the game, we're going to talk about gaming news. Not just gaming news, we can talk about any entertainment news in general.
Yep.
So let's have a look at what's in the entertainment news recently, because there is actually quite a lot to talk about.
That's sexy.
The first thing is the last. What are you
Is he
laughing
calling sexy? I didn't see anything.
at?
Just- yeah, go on.
The first thing is that The Last of Us 2 got released in some controversy. A lot of people are enjoying the game, but a lot of people are also disliking the game. Have you heard about this, Chris?
Yeah.
Well, basically they're without no spoilers, so you don't have to run away. And a lot of people aren't very happy with how the story has progressed. And its Metacritic score is currently sitting at I think it's something like a 9. Well, the user review score are 3.5, but the critics review score is a 95, so 9.5. And as you can see, the community has just review bombed this game. Do you agree with you?
Call me the creeper. Motherfucker! No, I'm not. I'm not that guy.
And this is why it's funny, because every now and again we're going to get Snoopy running.
I'm just a normal guy. I'm just an average Joe. Shit. Jump, you dick.
Struggling to get over the table.
Go open the door. Oh my god. Where's the door? Oh my god, just shut the door on myself.
Did he see him go in there? Did he not? No, he didn't.
My rectum
just got a bit tighter. But do you agree with review bombing, Chris? Do you think it's something that gamers should do? Because famously they've review bombed things like GTA 5 on the PC once. On Steam it got review bombed, and a lot of people review bomb games that, I think Ark might have been review bombed.
I did fuck all time.
What do you think of it?
Just open the door. Get all pissy.
Review bombing. Bombing.
Review bombing.
It doesn't really bother me, to be fair.
No?
I'll kick the door down.
That being said, I don't tend to read a lot of the game reviews anyway, if I'm honest.
Well, anyone watching, feel free to speak about how you feel about review bombing, if you engage in it, if you don't engage in it. Truthfully, I don't think I've ever engaged in a review bomb. Like, I have done reviews on Steam before, where it comes up saying, what do you think of the game? But I tend to be honest. Like, if it's good, I'll give it, a high review. If it's mediocre, middle, and lower for, crap stuff.
Yeah.
But as for The Last of Us 2, I personally don't like Anita Sarkeesian. I feel that she is a enemy of the gaming culture and world, and I won't buy anything that's had her involvement in it. But I'm sure the game is good. It's from a high pedigree, but I haven't played it, so I'm just going to have to let people play it and judge it themselves, really, like everyone should, I guess.
Is it one that you think you will get eventually?
I'll probably play it eventually, but I'm certainly not going to buy it at full price. I might even buy it second hand, so that it doesn't. The money doesn't go to the people involved, just because I just don't agree with the direction they've gone with it.
Yeah.
But equally, The Last of Us one was absolutely stellar, and there was a lady that wrote the script to The Last of Us one, and it was brilliant. But she got pushed out because she didn't agree with the direction that they went in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to say.
I wonder if it'll be a free game on the PS5 when you purchase. Again.
I think it will be a PS Plus game, but I think it'll be a while. It'll be like a year or two. But it'll be a year or two before they put anything like that in there. Because remember, it is a AAA PlayStation title sort of thing.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what else has been in the gaming news this week. Oh, an announcement for Star Wars Rogue Squadron, I think it's called. I could be wrong. Bear with me. Star Wars reveals Squadrons, which is basically, it's said to have no microtransactions. It's said to have no loot boxes. Everyone's shocked about it because it's an EA game. It's also said to be, I think, £35-40, which is, a lot lower than people are expecting. And everyone's saying, is this going to be EA's first good game in some time? How do you feel about a space combat simulator? Would you be into that?
I like Elite Dangerous. So I presume it'd be similar in terms of flying around and shooting each other.
No, it's more of a arcadey combat like shooter.
Okay.
Rather, obviously, Elite Dangerous is a big universe sort of thing.
Yeah.
This is more of a
Star
you know
Wars
getting
type.
into fights. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Where is it?
Yeah, I'd give it a go.
That's the
Um,
further away.
I'm
Going
just
back
putting
to PS5 though, we touched on it yesterday in my stream. Pricing. I think
Oh,
you was
that-
really surprised at that, weren't you?
Well, it hasn't officially been released. I just want to say that. So take all of this with a pinch of salt. But apparently, one of the country's Amazons basically put it up and then had to take it down again. I believe there was something. Someone leaked something, and it came out that the digital version, the digital PS5, was going to be £350,
It really sounds
and
close.
the
I think as well.
the CD one was going to be 450, I think. Which is near enough exactly what you said, Chris.
Yeah.
I was like incredibly surprised about it.
Mm.
And as much as I would like a disc copy, to save £100, I'd probably leave it. You know,
Yeah.
I'd just roll with the digital because near enough everything I buy these days is digital anyway.
Yeah,
So-
I'd probably lean towards the digital one.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Oh,
going to
so
use your
you-
Blu-ray feature on it. There's not really any point, is there?
No, I mean, I've got a Blu-ray player, but I watch most of my stuff through Apple TV anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but it used to be a big thing with the PS4. I know when I purchased the PS4, I used to like getting the Blu-ray DVDs from the video shops. Blockbusters, rip.
The last time I saw a blockbuster was in a terrible movie called Captain Marvel.
For anyone who's just tuned in, we've got Stimpy in the top left corner, just up there, playing Outlast.
I did the wrong way.
Stimpy's a really jumpy person and hates horror games. Well, he likes playing them, I think, but he just doesn't. He's really jumpy.
Well, he he seems to get really into it, like more immersed than I ever could, because I've played Outlast all the way through and the Whistleblower DLC. And don't get me wrong, you know, I get jump scares like everyone else, but I can just run through like the way he's doing it. He's like crawling around and stuff. I just ran through all that, like as in. That's what makes it funny. We thought he'd make a great backdrop while we were just having a chat, because at some point he's going to interrupt in a good way with a scream and a shout, and we'll all giggle and everyone will laugh, and then we'll continue with whatever we're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was quite cool, to be honest. Let's see what else we've got in video gaming news.
I think it's okay.
So, are you excited about the next PSVR, Chris? And what do you want from it?
I don't really know in terms of VR, if I'm honest. I really want to try VR out, but I don't think there's enough games that would interest me to use it.
It'd have to be a
If-
racing game for me.
Yeah, I mean, if they bought F1 2020 out in VR, I would
I think you'll have
definitely
to buy it.
consider buying it. Because
Yeah, I
it
know.
would be so cool doing it.
Yeah, can you imagine having the headset on? And me and Chris are big old racing fans, so we've got the wheels and stuff. And I just like the idea of driving and being able to sort of look and see Chris there, and you know, let's face it, you'd flag him. I know it wouldn't animate the flagging, so still
I just wonder what.
We already know there, so fuck it.
I mean, it's like this game now. I'd love to see Stimpy play Outlast with a VR on, or a horror game.
You see it to my face.
Is he going to zoom in on the penises again? He did last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. He's doing it again though.
PG-13.
Everyone just leaves.
Yeah, just gone.
That haircut.
They is out of here. But yeah, another thing that a lot of people watching might want to know is
Well, you want
Kingdom
to
Come Deliverance is free for the weekend on Steam. You may as well download it for the weekend if you ever wanted to try that game out. It's essentially a hardcore, realistic Skyrim. I don't know if I should compare it to Skyrim. It's probably not that good.
Are you interested in the new Cyberpunk 2077?
I'm sorry for taking my credit here.
Yes, but news about that is it's been delayed to November now. So
Really?
that is some more.
Sorry.
Yes, it has. It's now delayed again.
Because it was the 25th of June.
Don't be a
wasn't it?
dick about it.
Yes, and now it's gone to November. So people are a little bit pissed because obviously everyone was excited and waiting. And honestly, a lot of people are still furloughed, including myself. So, you know, it would have been awesome to have like a game that,
Something to really immerse you.
yeah, just really get stuck into. Like, obviously, the last game that Cyberpunk 2077 is made by CD Projekt Red. The last game they made was The Witcher 3, which I would honestly put in easily the top 5 games of this generation. It's got to be one of them. It's really good, that one.
Yeah.
Other things, what else do we have?
Is Ubisoft's Forward?
Oh, also, Injustice: Gods Among Us is free on Steam, the Ultimate Edition. It's another game that you might want to download. Anybody that's watching or interested, we're giving you all the news here. Essentially, we're just going to run through the news, talk about whatever we like, and hopefully give you guys some good advice. And anyone watching past broadcasts, we're doing this on the 20th of the 6th on Saturday. So this weekend is what we're talking about. 2020 OVS. Oh, while we're looking for things to talk about, I'm working on a new video at the minute, which is top 10 free games to play 2020. So I'm going to go through all the top games that are free that you can download on. I'm mainly focusing on consoles because PC has a lot more games like, you know, your League of Legends, and you've got EVE Online, and obviously there's just loads of games you can get on PC. So I'm focused on consoles for this game, for this video. But do check out our YouTube. We've got lots of funny videos.
I'll stick the YouTube up for everyone. There we go.
Yeah, so we've got, you know, funny videos. We've got game reviews, top tens, gameplay, playthroughs of different games that we're working on at the minute. Chris, me and you are currently working on SnowRunner, I believe, aren't we?
Yeah.
And me and Richie, who's another fellow underdog, are working on Resident Evil 5. I myself am just running through The Last of Us Part 1 again, because it is a cracking game. It is up there, a great game of the not this generation, last generation. So we're talking PS3, because it was exclusive to PS3 at the time. It never came to Xbox 360. Oh, here's something we can talk about though. How do you feel about Fortnite's new map, Chris? Are you enjoying the new stuff going on there?
I actually like it. I didn't think I would. I think they've done it really well. As in how you're getting round. I love riding on the sharks, catching the sharks. And the fact
I
that
get shot really easily.
And the fact that when you come off the shark, the shark goes nuts trying to get you. And go and check out our YouTube, because I managed to beach a shark the other day.
Well, I was playing with you for the first time on Fortnite, for the first time in this new, this new season.
Yeah.
And I saw a shark in the water, and I started shooting it, and I said to you, "Oh yeah, you know, can you get loot?" And you're like, "Yeah, shoot, you get loot." And I didn't realise that they could come out of the water, because I was like well on land. I was really far on land.
Yeah.
And shoot the shark, and it just sort of bounced and just went, "Oh," and just caught me. I was like, But yeah, I do think that the map is a little bit barren, but equally, I'd much rather play on this map, because I'd played too much on the old map. I needed to play.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Is struggling on here. What's going on?
I think also the leveling's a lot more grindy.
Hello,
now.
darkness, smile.
It's also because there's not as many challenges, because aren't they releasing the challenge?
Yeah, so that's partially because there's not a lot of challenges there yet. But yeah, it just seems a lot slower. Obviously,
oh shit! Is there?
Nope.
Is there? Oh my god!
Oh, the twins are there with him. He can't get out the window.
Go on, zoom in on him now.
that you fucking do a
Does he
dog
not
jump.
realise he needs to climb out the window? And they've got him
What
now.
do you do? I'm not scared of you now. He'd die from me. He wants to die.
I think you secretly like that.
What are you meant to do there?
Well, I mean, he was really scared at the beginning when those twins sort of came up to him. But I have not realised you need to go out the window. You've even got like the curtains sort of flapping to so you notice that there's a window there.
Yeah.
But you must realise. Yeah, there you go. Right, so next topic of conversation is Crash Bandicoot. There was recently a remaster of Crash Bandicoot 1, 2 and 3. I personally have it on the Switch. My daughter loves it. So do I. It's hard as balls though, that game. It really is. It's the Dark Souls of kids games.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get everything. But it has been leaked by the Taiwanese ratings board. There's Crash Bandicoot 4
I do think you're a bit of an asshole. I'm not gonna lie.
out, but it probably won't release on PC for a while.
You just kill me, man. I can't blame you.
But yeah, in general though, Crash Bandicoot 4 coming. So that's something for everyone to be...
Definitely be into that.
Yeah, definitely. I like Crash Bandicoot 4. Obviously, Dragon Age 4 is also being worked on. Now, I don't think me or you have ever really got into Dragon Age properly. I played Dragon Age Inquisition, but I struggle with BioWare games, you know. I've never been into the Mass Effect series either, and I know they're meant to be absolutely...
Oh my god!
Oh, hang on, is...
Oh my god! Ah! I'm fucked.
He's scared. There's a vent on the roof that he needs
What are you
to
saying?
climb through. He thinks
I
he
didn't
needs to
mean
get
it.
out
Where's
there, he
he?
doesn't get out there.
I didn't mean it.
There's a vent up there, Stims. He's got him. I love the way. The funniest bit isn't when he dies, when he's running away from them because he's
What are you
like
doing?
proper like ah.
Yeah.
But he needs
Oh,
to
shit,
climb
he's
through
right
the
there.
roof.
I...
So turn around, Stimpy. The vent in the ceiling. The vent in the ceiling. It breaks in a minute. Like when he breaks it, the vent opens up. Turn around.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
Right there. Yeah.
No.
What
No.
do you do? Seriously.
Hey,
How
you
does he
alright?
What do you do? I don't...
But either way, next, so Dragon Age 4 has also been revealed. Obviously, Star Wars
There you go.
Squadrons, we have
I
voiced.
think I want to do.
I don't know. Let's have a quick gander. What's the name? Oh yeah, that is Connie. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Connie.
Thought it was. Hi, Connie.
Yeah, we're just basically we've got Stimpy in the background, and occasionally he gets incredibly scared and it's very funny. I think he's figured it out now.
maybe.
Yeah, there
Yep.
he is. He's figured it out. But the funniest part is when he's running away. But we're just talking about gaming news, stuff coming out, PS5, VR. We've already gone for a fair few things. But yeah,
Sorry, bro, I'm
by the way,
out.
Connie, this is something that you'd enjoy. Dragon Age 4 has been announced, and I know you love Dragon Age Inquisition. That was your jam. I knew you loved that a lot. Always been blown through a window. Giggity.
I'm surprised he didn't jump then.
Yeah.
Right.
So, apparently Fortnite's vicious new sharks are scaring the hell out of everyone. Really? I didn't really find it that scary. The Sims 4 and Titanfall 2 have now come to Steam, which they weren't previously on. Hopefully, I mean, The Sims 4 is a Sims 4. If you've played a Sims, you've played all the Sims. Obviously, they add more stuff and better graphics and whatever, but you know what that is. Titanfall 2 is criminally underplayed.
Oh my god!
And I do
Stop being a dick.
anyone that hasn't played it to play
Stop being a dick.
it. He's hidden under
being a dick.
a bed.
Connie can't wait for Dragon Age.
Yeah, that's cool. I bet she can't, because she was so into that game, you know, Connie.
Yeah.
She absolutely blasted through that game like I've never seen anyone play a game before. But yeah, so Titanfall 2, great campaign, great multiplayer, and hopefully it'll breathe new life into those servers.
Shit.
Is he not going to be able to get under the bed?
Can't find it.
Fuck
You can't.
He's just like crouched down in front of him. He just punches him. Dirt 5 is coming out on October the 9th, and it's meant to have a new campaign, also starring Troy Baker and Nolan North, very famous, actors in gaming. Troy Baker and Nolan North. Nolan North, I think, was the one that played Nathan Drake from Uncharted, and Troy Baker, I believe, was the one that played Joel from The Last of Us. So, awesome sauce. Is he struggling? So, let's just go back to Google. So what are you wanting to play more recently, Chris? Is there any games up and coming that you've got your eye on?
It's scary. I'm
For
gonna
purchasing, you
lie.
mean?
It's pretty scary.
Yeah, is there anything that you
You've got
think,
Scare
you know
Factor
what,
down,
I'm going to
for
get
sure.
that looks awesome.
Yes.
Go up there.
But let me just get the name of it.
Oh, something that I can announce while Chris is getting all that up is Apex Legends is now getting crossplay and Switch support. So although it won't be as cross-playable as Fortnite, since Fortnite is on telephones,
Hey, C English, welcome to the stream.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck
oh, is that a
off.
dude just trying to stream?
Fuck
Welcome,
off.
man. But yeah, the Apex Legends getting crossplay and support on Switch and Steam ports coming very soon. So that'll be cool, because I believe that Apex Legends on the PC is only on Origins, and let's face it, anyone that has to open and install Origins has to exercise their computer afterwards, because it's an absolute ball ache.
Yeah.
By exercise, I don't mean working out, I mean the power of Christ compels you.
So for anyone who's just joined, we've got Stimpy, who is up in the top left corner, playing Outlast. Stimpy's absolutely horrified to play horror games. He's very jumpy, so it's quite funny to watch. And then we've got JD Shaw, just to the right of me. And we're literally just chatting about gaming news. So if you want to talk about anything, agree or disagree with anything we say, just get involved in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the more interaction with any viewer, the better, because we can have like chats with you, and it'll, make the stream more entertaining. And let's face it, it's just kind of cool. It's Charlotte we're watching together. Oh, cool! That's very nice of you.
Also, if there's any other games that you want to see Stimpy play, let us know.
Yeah, you can think of a horror game that is truly more horrifying than Outlast. I mean, have a Google of it. Try and find one. I'm happy to chip in, Chris. If you want to buy Stimpy, I'll budget that. And honestly, when if you watch the first one, or at least the little trailer that Chris made of the first part of Stimpy playing this, there's a bit where this big guy grabs Stimpy from behind and throws him out a window, and Stimpy literally goes, "Ah!" Like he's so afraid. Like you see genuine fear in his eyes. It's more than you can ever imagine. It's so funny. But what we're doing is...
Oh, Charlotte.
Charlotte is Connie's friend, and I haven't seen her in years. Yeah, Resident Evil VR is a great idea, but none of us have VR yet. We need to get VR, really. I'd drive it up to Stimpy and just drop it off. Wipe it down, for lockdown reasons, of course. But yeah, I mean, that'd be absolutely cracking. I mean, other news, you got, like we said before, Crash Bandicoot 4 coming out. Destiny 2 is becoming crossplay, I believe. Skate 4. I haven't played a skate game in a while. But yeah, I mean, what about you girls? Connie and Charlotte, if you're watching, are you excited about the PS5? Are you going to get the digital or the CD copy? Or are you going to, just sort of leave it and get it later on down the line? And, if there is any games that you're interested in, let us know, answer to any of those, and we'll have a chat about it, because obviously interaction is fun.
Yeah. So the two games that I'm looking at the moment are Space Engineers and Satisfactory.
Isn't that Satisfactory a game about controlling a factory, like manager sort of thing? Yeah. It's a new game. Just so everyone knows in the stream, right? Chris is notorious for liking Just screaming better. Oh, brilliant.
There it
Brilliant. Oh, that's so good. We knew it was coming. We knew it'd come sooner or later.
is. Resident Evil VR.
Fucking hell! Fuck me! Fuck me!
Oh god, I'm just laughing at Stimpy right now. He's swearing his I'll laugh if it grabbed him again. Oh god. Oh god, it makes me laugh so much when he's so scared like that.
Charlotte.
Motherfucker!
Did you see that little person peek round? And he was like, motherfucker! Oh, that's great. That's why I wanted to say that so much.
Charlotte's boyfriend's getting the remastered Tony Hawk.
Where you go?
Oh, nice. I must admit, I really want that.
Hey, sorry,
Great
scared
game
each
to
other.
bring
I'm sorry,
up.
bro.
Anyone that is watching this,
I'm sorry.
that is going to be an absolute corker of a game.
Yeah.
Because I was a
Cool.
big fan of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Yeah.
In fact, wait 1 second.
Can't wait to get the Wi-Fi router. Kind of looks good.
Hey,
Yeah.
No, obviously not through that way.
It looks more like a oh, what was it that someone posted? Was it a Dyson?
Boss battle?
Was it a Dyson? Connie's saying that
Well, you
she
don't
can't
go
wait
out
to get
there.
the new Wi-Fi router. Kind of looks good.
Yeah.
But what was
I
that
think it
meme
looks
on?
really cool.
What was the meme on Facebook? Was it like a Dyson
Oh,
air conditioning
off,
unit
will
or
ya?
something?
No, well, the best one I
Don't give a
saw
shit.
was where Gordon Ramsay has got
What are you
that
doing?
like white bread
Piss
around
off.
someone's face and he's going, "What are you?" And she goes, "A PS5." So, yeah. I mean, I think it looks quite nice, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem with how it looks. I don't really play consoles as I don't own one, but my boyfriend is getting the remastered Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I definitely want to play that again.
mercy.
Yeah, just so you know, I ran off just to get the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 PS1 game. I've still got it. So I refuse to let it go. And I just put it in the
Fuck me, this
camera.
game.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the only. And how good was the soundtrack to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2? I hope they've still got the soundtrack. Because that soundtrack, like, was the
Thanks for
story
saying.
of my teenage life, I swear to God. I used to have one of those PS1
Really?
with the screens, and we drove all the way to France,
Okay.
playing that with a friend in the back. And the screen was, I'm not even joking, like,
Yeah,
it can't
I remember them.
They're
Yeah,
so small.
cool.
Because I had a PS1, it's about a flat critter packet. But there you
Do you
go.
remember the old Game Boys and you used to get the magnifier on the top?
Yeah, with
To
the light.
magnify- Yeah, I've still got that.
And I remember seeing one of the memes that said, "You've not experienced. You're not a true
I'm
gamer
the
until you've
scary one now."
experienced when you're in the back of the car and you're trying to play a game and on an old Game Boy with no light screen,
Yeah.
and you just play using these street lights going over. it.
Yeah.
I can't see. I can see. I can't see. True. Very, very true. Yeah, that was brilliant. But yeah, the accessories though. Obviously, they've got a new camera.
Yeah,
which
2
is
a.m.
out
under the
there.
sheets playing games.
Yeah, man, that's so true. So true. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I think the controllers look good as well because obviously they look like they've got a larger handle, and I think the one thing that the
Yeah, sure.
Xbox had over the PS4 was a controller.
shit.
If I'm honest.
Yeah,
but
it's fucking punching me.
you're getting attacked. Yeah, but there was
Yeah.
better controllers. But the PS4 controllers, I found them really small.
Oh.
But they
Oh.
seem to have
Oh.
rectified that. Oh.
Don't be no touchy.
I hope that he gets
No
to.
touchy.
I'm not going to spoil what happens with Stimpy playing this game, but I hope he gets to a certain location with a doctor. That's all I'll say. Anyone that's
just
played the
moved.
game will know what I'm about.
She just moved,
Oh.
didn't she?
I wish I had a gun so bad in this game.
Oh,
Made
yeah,
a bed.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are loads there, yeah. Anyway, the other accessories the PS5 has got is new headphones, but everyone normally
That's
buys
obviously
high quality
progress.
headphones anyway. But it's nice that some come pretty good.
We've
We've got a media remote, which will be
Another
interesting
trail.
for. Well, even if you don't have a disc copy, you can still like access Netflix and whatnot, can't you? I'd be
Yeah.
curious to know if we get app compatibility with things like Apple and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like all the streaming services.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the soundtrack was good. I always used
Yeah.
to make my own skate parks.
Yeah, I did that as well. That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Oh
cool.
man.
Oh yeah, with the
Oh, the
Snake and
Spider-Man
Spiders.
cheat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, God! And I remember, didn't he have like? It wasn't his special to throw the board away and like just bring it back and go on.
Yeah.
That was so cool. I love the way we're all reminiscing about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. That game is like badass. So good.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to. I mean, with the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, they fucked that up.
Spooky
That was
scary.
so bad.
Other colours on the PS5. Unlikely.
Well, apparently there is. I think there were mock-up concepts, but people have like done some mock-ups of like a black one and then a cyberpunk one, which is yellow.
Yeah.
But no, at this moment in time, all we've got is the white ones. Very
You can get-
space agey.
You'll probably find people will make like covers or vinyl that goes over them anyway.
Oh yeah, they do it with phones and stuff
Yeah.
anyway, don't they? You know, like make sort of covers that you can do. As long as they don't overheat you, because let's
Yeah,
face it, I mean
goes.
PS4s can sound like jet engines. If they get too hot, they're so loud. I just hope that one doesn't do it with this one. Oh, and it's really big, by the way. I am
That
talking
looks
about the
better.
PS5. I am talking about the PS5.
Is he?
Oh, Connie's coming out with her tastes right now. Yeah, that was it. My boyfriend didn't know about the Spider-Man cheat. I was shocked. How did he not know about the Spider-Man cheat? Oh well, you can educate him, Charlotte. You can get in there like swimwear, and
When
hopefully
you try
can beat
it,
him up.
when you try
Yeah.
and it doesn't work. Damn it! It used to work.
Charlotte, you need to beat him at a game of graffiti or horse. Oh, the one thing I always did on horse, right, is because I was an immature child, obviously, like a young teenager. Me and my friend Chris used to play it all the time. Not this Chris, a different Chris. But we realised instead of putting in horse, you could fit in perfectly fucking poo. And so we used to always make it fucking poo just because it fit perfectly. I know it's immature, but that's just what I did. But there you go. So what else have we got? Pokemon Go June 2020 Community Day is today. Shiny Weedles. Does anyone care about Pokemon Go anymore? Girls, tell me what you think if you care about Pokemon Go anymore. I know it swept the nation in 2016, but as far as I know now, it's only like die-hard fans that are still interested in that. E3 2020 replacement event schedule. That's another thing we can talk about, Chris. E3 has died a death, hasn't it, really? I mean, obviously, it died a death because of I think coronavirus was just the nail in the coffin because it's been going down, like, in popularity year to year. Like, you know, was it PS4 that pulled out of it so that they could do their own sort of PAX East and stuff, you know, announcements elsewhere? And I know Xbox stayed in there, but I just can't see E3 surviving much anymore. They're meant to be releasing a new festival for streamers. You know, granted, we're sort of not trying to be anything large. We're doing this for fun and entertainment and, you know, a hobby, really. I'm not really bothered about watching,
Then Brave Boy.
you know, loads of streamers. I mean, I like T3 because it showed you new stuff, but we get new information now all the time through, you know, little tidbits, don't we? So what else have we got? Oh yeah, Pokemon Snap has been revealed for Switch. So a new Pokemon game, Pokemon Snap. If anyone remembered that one on the store, it's been 20 years since the original, and now that has been revealed to be coming soon. Does anyone care about Pokemon Snap? I'm not trying to be Pokemon heavy in this. By the way. I must admit, it's not something I care about. Izzy might like it. You never know. Connie gave up a year ago on Pokemon. I don't blame you, Connie. Oh, right. I think Stimpy's coming to the sewers now, and I've played this game a lot, and I'm pretty sure there's a pretty horrifying bit coming up where he has to be in water that sort of comes up to his waist, and the big guy that he's really afraid of is walking around, and he's got to sort of get around him. So that should be a funny bit for us to watch in a minute, so stay tuned for that.
Okay.
What else we got? Last of Us 2, Last of Us 2, Last of Us 2. Oh my god, so much Last of Us 2. What about you girls? Are you interested in Last of Us 2? Certainly let me know what you think about that. Oh, here's the big guy that I told you about. And I'm pretty sure he has to run away. Yeah, he's crawling into there. There you go. me knows what's going on. Oh my god, there's so many ads on this site. Ads
Surprised
taking
it's
over
not
the
asked for a
world.
break yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well.
Is it, is it stupid AI? Whether it
Obviously,
should
we
be
spoke
AI
about the new
or-
Assassin's Creed is becoming a launch title, which is obviously one with Vikings. I tried playing that Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you know. Just for anyone, I don't know how you feel about the new Assassin's Creed. Or Connie's just said, never played the first one, but loved watching you play.
Should it?
I can't remember what I was talking to her about now. What was I saying? What did she watch me play? I've jumped through a couple of games and I can't remember which one I was on about. I don't really play
back off,
much.
bitch.
I'm not fussed at all. I need a remastered Sims 2 and my life would be made. I think they have made Sims a little bit naff recently. I mean, I really like Sims 2 because that seemed to have everything, but Sims 3 was the one that I enjoyed a lot because I liked the way you could go from door to door. Oh, Last of Us. Yes. Thank you, Charlotte, for rectifying me because I was jumping from game to game a bit too much. We should stay on topic more. Just so you know, we're new to this whole streaming business, so we need to sort of focus ourselves. But yeah, I don't know if you like the last. Connie said she's never played the first one, but she loved watching me play. I mean, the Last of Us one was cracking, absolutely cracking. But yeah, as for Sims 3 was probably my favourite because I like going to different houses without loading screens. That was cool. I don't know if 4's any good. I don't know if you played that, Charlotte. Certainly have a look at that. But yeah, what was we saying? Back to the Assassin's Creed games. I can't get into them anymore since they changed the sort of focus in Origins. I thought Origins wasn't great. It's simply hiding in a cupboard.
Such a good time gap between us typing and you receiving. Yep. Try refreshing the stream on your phone. It usually catches up a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Feel like there should be a Sims 2, but the free roaming and more customization. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
4
cool.
is alright, but it's hard to adapt from Sims 2. Oh my god, have you gone from 2 to 4? Have you literally jumped like 8 years? No wonder you're struggling. I haven't played Sims 2 since it was on like the PS2. But yeah, god, it's incredible. Sims 2 was one of the best ones, though. I think it had most stuff. It feels like, because it's an EA game, and I'm not a fan of EA, I think they're a bit of a shitty company, which is why I'm hoping for this new Star Wars game to not be filled with loot boxes and microtransactions, which apparently it isn't. But, back to the point, The Sims, it feels like they're just, you know, they sell you the game dead cheap, and then they make all the DLCs, like, as much as the game or more. And they know people will buy it, because obviously people want that, you know, people have dogs, so they'll buy the main game and then they'll buy the pets pack. And then they're like, oh, let's get the holiday pack, let's get the vampire pack, let's get the alien pack, or whatever else you've got. You've got to have your pool. I'm just sad they took out the drowning in the pool thing. Because if you ever didn't want a family member, you'd just stick him in the pool and get rid of the ladder, wouldn't you? That was the job done. I presume everyone did that, you know, that was like a rule of Sims. Sims 3, for whatever reason, I didn't bother, as I thought Sims 2 was better, but it's not tracking. I got 4. I ended up getting Sims 2 back on Origin, so I'm playing that again now. I must admit, there is that sort of comfort blanket of like the best games. I'm the same with Assassin's Creed. There's 2 new Assassin's Creeds. They've changed them a bit. Oh, it's Stimpy screaming again. The 2 new Assassin's Creeds, but I can't play them because they're just not what I know Assassin's Creed as. Oh, he's about to get decked from the big guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's quite good having a chat with gameplay in the background because, you know, gameplay can keep you entertained while we're just, you know, nattering away, really. I like the fact that you two are joining in the conversation. I think it makes this stream very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta do the other.
I mean, if you guys have any games that we haven't mentioned that are upcoming or that you've seen that you like the look of, or maybe ones that you think look like dog crap, but you want to have a rant about them, just shout them. We'll have a chat about it.
Fast and the Furious Crossroads.
Oh, that looks terrible. That looks terrible. Have you seen gameplay stuff?
No, I've just seen it now.
Oh god! I watched a gameplay trailer for that, and it looked I knew he'd want a break. His break to come
have
up.
a quick break.
Yep, here we go.
What's that? I'm gonna
Okay,
Right, guys,
back
we'll
on
switch
Discord.
over to the.
okay.
I was gonna have a quick break.
Are we going to keep talking, Chris, about
um,
whatever's going on? Are we going to keep talking, Chris, about whatever's going on?
Well, I'm just reading the chat.
Yeah, just so everyone knows who's watching, Stimpy can't hear us while he's playing that game because obviously it'll take him out of the immersion. And we want him to be afraid that game because obviously it'll take him out of the immersion. And we want him to be afraid. So, yeah.
The chat's been quite busy.
But yeah.
So is everyone enjoying the stream? Was everyone been enjoying it? Or... I'm brave now.
Yeah, fair enough.
What we're talking?
Can Stimpy hear us or not?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my god!
So Stimpy's now chatting in the
Be quiet,
chat.
everyone.
We've had Connie and
God.
Charlotte chatting away
Be
in
quiet,
the chat.
everyone.
What?
We've been told.
Right, now talk.
Oh, hello.
Why? What was happening?
Well, I was getting the feed through Stimpy and.
Oh, so Stimpy unmuted himself, left the mic. Yeah,
Yep. There we go. Sorry, everyone. We just wrecked your ears.
So is everyone enjoying the stream? See, yes, if you are.
Yeah, that is a good point. Do you guys enjoy this setup? We need feedback from you. Is this a good setup? Because obviously we've been watching Stimpy scream and shout as soon as the big guy comes after him, and we're obviously chatting about news and everything and chatting with you guys. Is this a good setup? Please let us know, because obviously constructive criticism helps our channel grow.
You haven't been giving me full attention all the time when I've been fucking working my...
We don't just sit here like this, Stimpy, like we're just like, aha, he left. Aha, he's scared. We've been chatting about everything. From PS5 to VR to the new games coming out, to Dragon Age 4, everything.
Dragon Age 4 been announced.
Charlotte says she enjoyed it. Well, make sure you like and subscribe, Charlotte. I don't know if you have already, but also check out our YouTube. Chris, plug the YouTube. Plug the YouTube, Chris. Plug it. We've got a YouTube channel that has comedy videos, reviews, top tens, and we're going to add to it. I'm making a video now as we speak. So hopefully share it with your friends, tell it with your buddies. We're trying to grow a community, just because it's more enjoyable that way.
I got right off at the room bit when I was stuck in the room. Sorry to interrupt, but when I was stuck in that room, I couldn't figure out how to get past it. And
There's a vent in the roof.
It's sort of open. Oh shit!
When you were doing that, me and Chris were like, "It's their Stims. It's their Stims. It's their Stims." Thank you, Charlotte. By the way, it's very nice of you.
Yeah.
We appreciate every single person that follows us because it's
we do a mixture of content. These sort of streams, we're going to get me playing horror games because I like it.
Yeah, we've been asking them to tell us any horror games you want you to play, Stimpy.
Come up with any suggestions.
They said Resident Evil 7 VR.
I'm not going to buy a VR headset.
Well, in all fairness, I want a VR headset, and I'd be more than happy to lend it to you if I do end up getting one, and I'd be more than happy to, leave it at yours for a while and rock that out. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I can imagine you to break your PC. I can actually imagine Stimpy to go, rah, bang, and just punches like a screen or something like that. Guys, I need a new monitor.
I'll be good. What's it? Support me on Patreon. I need a new one.
Yeah. All donations go to Stimpy having a new monitor. We're just going to keep buying them for 10 quid because it's going to keep breaking.
It's really good if that happens. Yeah,
go for your break. We'll just continue talking about stuff. Chris, is there any possibility you can bring up whatever it is we're talking about in the background so that we've got some content to roll with while we're talking?
Yeah, I can do.
If it's too complicated, don't worry about it. But if you bring up content for. Just go. I'll cover you because I do need the same thing as well.
I've
Just go.
got someone in my chat. Oh wait, I need to. Someone's watching on my stream, so.
Well, ask them if they can. Whoever's watching on Stimpy's stream, it's very nice of you to watch.
Whoever's watching on my stream, because I won't be able to hear you at the moment, but whoever's watching on my stream, oh no, they will be able to hear you, won't they? Because it's coming from a desktop. Yeah.
Feel free to come over to CJT SWIZZLEE. CJT Swizzly. I know it's a complicated one, but that's you can
Not
watch.
really. Not really.
Go on my channel quick, and then I'll post the link.
Chris is offended.
More fun to watch. You got the added commentary in that. And I mean, this channel's actually more fun to watch on. Mine needs getting.
Because Stimpy ignores everyone.
I don't see what that means. Chris always has to stir a pot, doesn't he? It's me literally giving him viewers. He's like, "Oh, could you ignore everyone?"
It's true.
Stimpy, just go. We need you back as soon as possible.
I know. Hurry up.
Go away.
Alright, fuck you. Bye.
Right, I'm just looking through the chat. Right, so let's
See, can you post Chris's channel on my chat?
We're not doing all this admin now. Right, Chris is going to pop off for a tiddle, and I'm going to entertain you with my soothing voice on Radio 105 FM, JD Radio. So what's going on? I mean, we can talk about movies and stuff as well. If anyone's into any particularly good TV series, movies, or something's coming out of the cinema, or maybe something's on Amazon that we've missed. Personally, I've been rewatching the Indiana Jones series recently. And God, they're good movies, aren't they? I think my least favourite one was the second one, Temple of Doom, but they're all good. What about you girls, if you're still there? Sounds terrible. What sounds terrible? Have I said something awful? Is it my radio? Or what else is coming? There's so much waffle in FIFA. Does anyone care about FIFA? They are so. Oh yes, the Indiana Jones movies are so good. I'm a big fan of Steven Spielberg in general. I think he's one of the greatest directors ever, in ever. And I'm one of those people. Yeah, the radio is terrible. I'm sure everyone would switch me off in a heartbeat. But I actually didn't mind the Crystal Skull one because everyone was saying, "Oh, it's ridiculous." You know, he gets blown up in a nuke in a fridge, and it is ridiculous. Don't get me wrong; it's absolutely ridiculous. But so is a lot of the stuff that happens in the older movies. If you watch some of the older movies, no FIFA. The last one I played was 2009. Jesus, that last one I played was 16. So you've beaten me by 7 years. But yeah, in the first Indiana Jones movie, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but he dives out of the off a boat onto a German submarine, and it never shows you him going inside the submarine, but then it zooms to like a map, and the submarine going really far across the world, and then he's just sort of it just shows that he'd come off the submarine into the secret Nazi base, and it's like, did the submarine never dive, or did he actually go into the submarine? Because they went a long way, if not. We went to watch it without ID as we were 14. I got rejected and had to go back. Crystal Skull. Oh my God, Connie. The last movie I was rejected to go into, and this shows my age a little bit, was what was it? It was Kevin and Perry Go Large. I was 14. It was a 15, and I was dating a girl called Holly at the time, and she went with my sister and got in, same age as me. I was pissed. I didn't go with them. I was going to go with some friends, but we didn't get in, so we had to see something else. But Holly went with my sister, and they got in, and she was my age, and I was like, sexism right there, because I really wanted to see Kevin and Perry Go Large back then. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever been refused to a movie. By all means, say that. For anyone that just joins the stream at the minute, there is going to be a game in the background of someone being scared. Yeah, it is a great film. While playing Outlast, but they're currently having a break, and there is another 2 people in the stream apart from me, but they've left me all alone. to talk, so I hope I'm doing a reasonable job in keeping you at least mildly entertained. Because let's face it, it's always more fun with more people. The stream, not other things. I know what you're all thinking. Filthy people. Ah, that's brilliant. Great film there. Oh, I've just said that. Maybe I should not reread the chat 100 times. Does anyone have any TV series that you're watching right now, or any movies that you're interested in, or any funny stories? Loner boy, yeah. Do you like my new setup though? I've got all my gaming disc plates around me, looking cool. And speaking of which, I think Connie, have you not signed this? I thought you had. No, you haven't. Connie, you need to sign my gaming picture. You're one of the people that I've gamed with in the past. Good at filling the silence alone. Yeah, the trick to filling the silence is just to talk about anything. For example, Batwoman actress Ruby Rose reveals why she quit the show. Do we want to know that, or does anyone care about Batwoman? Because I thought that was terrible, but I would, I guess. I know that Diane likes Ruby Rose in Orange is the New Black. Again, I never saw Orange is the New Black, but I know a lot of people like that. Yeah, Shah mentioned that to me earlier. Yeah, I'm glad you're all happy with it. Diane, she never watched Batwoman, but she did like her in Orange is the New Black. What else have we got? God, Madden. No one cares about Madden in the UK, does it? Who is she? It looked crap. It did look crap. You're absolutely right. And we can hear Stimpy clunking in. I think he's nearly finished his break. Although if Stimpy gets back before Chris, Stimpy can't control the cameras and stuff because that's all done under Chris. So you're just going to have to not see him, but you'll hear him. So you have to keep looking at my mug.
Hey guys and girls. It's the boy Stimps here.
Well, Stimpy's back. But yeah, we're talking about movies and TV series, Stimpy. Any movies or TV series you're interested in?
You can't see my webcam, by the way. My room's too dark.
Well, you can put a lamp on it, I suppose. But bear in mind that no one can see you at the minute until Chris comes back anyway. Chris has got control of that, doesn't he?
Movies or TV shows. What have I been watching? I watched a new season of Rick and Morty, but
do you like Rick and Morty? I've never got into that. I find it forced humor to me.
I like it, but the thing is, if a fandom ruin it, to make it actually more than it is, it's just funny. You have to be super intelligent to get it. You don't have to be super intelligent to get it. You just gotta watch it.
It's your boy Skinny Penis. It's a Vine. Fair enough. My favourite Vine is that one where that guy comes in and it's off Dexter, where he goes, "Surprise, motherfucker!" And then the other guy goes, "Some fries, motherfucker, with some pies, motherfucker, snake eyes, motherfucker, all rise, motherfucker," and it just goes through loads of stuff, and I found it hilariously funny. I thought it was brilliant. Don't know if you guys have seen that one, but I'm sure you have. Rick and Morty is so cheesy, it's great. Fair enough. I know that there's a big fandom to it, so that's just me.
That's it. I know I put the camera back up. Oh, did Chris put it up?
Chris must have done it, but he's not quite back yet. Oh, rise, motherfucker. Snake eyes, motherfucker, where he rolls the dice. Oh, yeah, wrong size, motherfucker, and he's got a tiny t-shirt. That's brilliant. I like that.
I don't really watch Vine, to be honest. I don't really ever see. Hey,
well,
boy.
I've been keeping these people moderately entertained for those minutes, but you're going to have to do that in a minute, Chris, so I hope you talk a lot, because you're going to be against me and my bad self.
Well, we know you can't shut up, so I'm going to disappoint.
Is that why we lost 2 viewers while it was gone?
Yeah, everyone just fucked off because I'm like, oh, not this guy. God damn. Oh, and that's another thing, Connie, particularly you, and I hope you're still there. It looks like you are. Lego, Star Wars, the Skywalker saga. I'm all in. Me and you, entire campaign. Fuck that shit up. What do you say? Because me and you have completed Lego games together. A fair few, actually. We did Lord of the Rings. We were doing the Harry Potter one. I can't remember if we finished any other. Me and you,
I
Connie.
haven't done the Hobbit one, and I got the idea. I know.
The Hobbit one was probably like my least favourite one. I'd say my favourite one was either the Lord of the Rings one or the Star Wars one. Yeah, Connie's like, yes! That's fair enough.
So next game I'm playing. The next game I'm playing is Resident Evil 7.
Only if I can afford the PSVR, unless anyone wants to donate below. By all means.
Let's go fund me.
If anyone's rolling in dough right now, donate. Anything that goes in there will be the PSVR. But I don't expect anyone to, so don't worry about it.
We're set up for the PSVR, but ideally
Stimpy will probably break it anyway.
Yeah, sit on it, won't it?
Okay, I've set my fate on it.
Promises. Okay, Stimpy, are you wanting to talk with Chris while I just pop for a wee and to make myself a tea as I need a refill? And then as soon as I get back, you can crack back on with Outlast because you are coming up to a part that I've been waiting for you to come up to for a while. So
if only PT was about for him.
Oh God, PT was a cracking. Did you ever play PT, Stimpy?
I've got to a point where it got scary and I was like, nope.
Oh God. Do you know what they discovered about PT, by the way, years after it was released? Basically, when you're playing PT, you can constantly hear like voices behind you. But if you turn around, there's like nothing there, and it's all first person. But someone modded the game, pulled the camera out, and the entire time there's that scary woman behind you. The entire time, the entire game, she's always behind you. Yes, that would have been absolutely corking for Stimpy. If we can ever download PT, if there's ever like a mod or a, whatever.
If there's anyone with a PS4 with PT downloaded on it.
I know that my cousin has the PT still downloaded on his PS4, but I don't anymore. I deleted mine and then you couldn't get it back. Although I've heard that there is a way you can re-download it again now. I did hear that.
I bet someone's put on some kind of website where you could get it.
I'm pretty sure there's a way you can hack the store because I remember people were selling PS4s with PT on it for like stupid money because obviously it's like impossible to get. But then someone figured out how to get it, and everyone that bought one for stupid money was like, "What?" Like
I'll
they got
try and figure it out.
PT isn't very long. You could do it in one stream, but it would freak the bejesus. Would you guys like to see Stimpy play PT? Comment if you'd like to see Stimpy.
What's
play
it called?
PT.
Just PT.
It's basically called PT, which means playable trailer, because it was a trailer for Silent Hill, and it had. Well, no, it wasn't a trailer for Silent Hill. It's basically just a demo of a horror game, and at the end you got a video of Silent Hill trailer, which never came because it got cancelled. But it was cracking. It was really good. I completed it. Connie's like, yes. Jimmy's like, yes. Looks like you're playing PC, Stimpy. That'll be the next song until we get VR out.
Oh yeah, the
fridge.
I won't want to hurt Konami's feelings by pirating the game, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
It's not a pirate if you can't buy it anyway.
It's the crime, mate. I'm not going to.
Here we go. Excuses begin.
Yeah.
I'll send you a laptop with it on.
If it's what the viewers want, it's what the viewers want, Stimpy.
Oh. Until I start getting paid more, fucker. I don't give a shit.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I need to go so that we can get back on with this.
Right.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you're fucking hurry up. Fuck it out.
Yeah.
It's been 21 minutes, mate, of you waffling. Go on.
Right, Stimpy. What are we talking about?
Well, alright. So, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Good start. The fridge.
The fridge. What about the fridge?
I guess Connie's referring to the
PT. Yeah, I got up to a bit where it got like a bit weird, and I was like, no, this is getting too weird, so stop playing it. And I think though, first-person games are always more scary to me. Like third-person games like Dead Space, Resident Evil 2 remake, 3 remake. When you're in third person, they're not as bad, but when you're in first person, it's worse.
I'm gonna I'm gonna stream Jackbox TV tomorrow night as well, so everyone can join
I
in.
do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm doing night shift tomorrow, but what
Oh,
time are
yeah.
you doing it?
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I'm doing night shifts next week. I'm doing night shifts up until I'm doing Thursday night, then I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to join in though, won't you?
Yeah, I could join in chat if we're not busy at work,
Yeah.
but I won't be able to be as
I might do
active.
it again if we get people in. If people are into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Connie wants.
Yeah, Connie's into it. Yeah, so we're gonna do that at 9 p.m. again.
I'll be yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, so everyone will be able to get involved, join in.
Yeah, we got a prize. Chris is going to give away his
Quick
PC
blast.
to win.
Yeah, what?
Well, it's got burnt CPU, so I won't be too happy. No.
So yeah, that'll be cool. We'll see how that goes. I might do one every week and on a Sunday at 9 o'clock if it goes well. I think it'll go well. I think everyone will enjoy it.
We're gonna post the stream rate up soon. I'm gonna do 2 last of streams a week.
Yeah.
I think the next one could be Friday, then possibly it'll be Saturday. I think because this week I'm free more during the weekend, so it'll be Friday, Saturday. The next week will be the same days as this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll alternate between streaming patterns. I'll be streaming more Persona 4 on my channel, but that'll just be strictly to my channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we don't want that on here.
Yeah, what, so you're on a fucking ice truck simulator? Fucking my summer car.
Like I say, watching you play Persona is like watching my 5-year-old read a picture book.
What's your 5-year-old read? watching you play fucking SnowRunners, like when I was like there was like things on what you get on the History Channel, what on actually history. It's like this truck has been riding through ice and no one gives a shit. Here's a program of the most boring job. We're going to speak like this to make it sound more exciting. Wow. Have you ever been interested in the cardboard box industry? Well, now. It's painful. You're right, Connor.
What's painful though?
She's saying your shit's painful.
No, we don't know that yet. Is Persona painful? Or is SnowRunner painful?
Connie likes Persona. She's a big Persona fan.
Does she? Or are you just saying that?
Yeah, I am. We know not. Oh man. Who is it?
Have you been watching anything on TV then, Stimpy?
What have I been watching? I watched What We Do in the Shadows. That's funny. If you've ever seen that.
Yeah, I like the 6-year-old reading. Yeah. 5-year-old.
Oh, you're
See,
seeing
she
what Chris
agrees.
is doing.
She
It's like
agrees.
watching fucking grass. It's like watching grass grow. That's why I got to play dubstep in the background to make it sound more interesting. Okay. Don't come there with your shit, otherwise I'll start bringing it down. I like your chair, by the way, Chris. It's quite nice. Yeah, I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows. It's on BBC iPlayer, though. And it's about, it's originally a film.
Paint drying. Yep.
Yeah, it's about vampires and all roommates.
Oh,
Okay,
crap.
is that the door?
Yeah, one sec.
Okay. So. Comes out the door. He's getting swatted. 10 bucks here, he's getting swatted. And you let me out of the garage. Locking your wife in the garage, right? Oh, man.
I locked Sammy in the garage.
That's a form of domestic abuse. You're looking in the garage. You're watching my stream. You can come out when it's over. What's we're losing subs, mate. We're losing views, mate. You got to be more interesting.
We're not losing any views.
We've got 5 now.
And if we are, it's because
JD.
I went and left you for a minute.
You know what? I don't give a shit.
I didn't cut it, it's just a habit. I went in to get a beer and locked it behind me.
Oh, just a minute or two.
Oh, Joe's back.
That's on stream, everyone. Chris locks his wife in the garage.
Hey guys,
Shut up.
I can't believe you locked Sammy in the garage, dude. You're like the new Joseph Fritzl.
You will watch my stream. You're not coming out to the sober.
Right, Stimpy, let's get the party going.
Yeah, let's rock it. Right, we'll see you later, buddy.
I don't know why I need to meet you first, later.
Just so you know, Chris, Diane is pissing herself laughing at the fact that you've just locked Sammy in the garage.
No.
Express in chat, Diane. Express in chat.
Chris wants you to express your laughter in the chat.
Imagine if she didn't have a phone. Well, that was the banging noise that I thought. She was knocking on the garage door. I was like, who's visiting the house at this time? And don't you know there's a pandemic on?
What? Diane said, there you go, I expressed it in the chat, and all she's writing is ha 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 ha. But for anyone that is watching, we are wanting to grow the channel into something more than we're doing now, like every aspiring streamers do, I'm sure. But me and Chris were talking about how he's got a green screen now, and he's recently bought a mixing desk, and then he's recently bought some studio headphones, and I'm like, mate, you're gonna have half of a setup before we've even started. It's gonna be mental. We're gonna have everything going straight away. But yeah, it's cool. So moving swiftly on. I mean, Animal Crossing. I don't know anyone that's into Animal Crossing. I'm also going to bring up what's it called? Movies. See what movies are coming out recently. We'll have a chat about those. Because I like movies. So Sergeant Will Gardner. Oh, that was 2019. RIA. 7 Days to Vegas. Oh, did anyone see the Mulan remake?
Sorry, 1 second.
Yep.
Stimpy.
Yeah, sure.
Stimpy, have you muted us?
I'm
he has,
blue, da, be
Yeah,
the guy.
What do you need him to do?
Right, 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna meet Stimpy.
Simpy's always making technical issues in this, isn't he?
Right, we're all good.
Are you coming?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do I need to mute him, or are you okay?
No, you're good.
Alright, gotcha. Alright.
That's real.
I need a Switch. Connie, you can always play my Switch. I mean, that sounded weird for some reason. I have a Nintendo Switch that you're always welcome to utilize.
They do the new Switch Lite now, don't they? I'm surprised at how dear that actually is.
Well, I mean, it's meant to not be as good either, isn't it?
Well, no, but
I remember that.
the idea of a Lite to me is a cheaper version of the main model. I know it is a bit cheaper, but I don't think it's cheap enough for what it is.
I need it to be quick. Hang on, Diane's having a go at me because I've made myself a cup of tea and I didn't make her anything. I need it to be fast.
She didn't get locked in the garage. So
Shut.
What? What did you say?
I want to know why I was laughing so hard.
Okay.
Fuck me.
I'll have a quick look at that.
the
Diane's
Mulan
just said that
remake has been postponed.
I hadn't said nothing.
the Mulan has it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, it's probably because of the pandemic. Charlotte's all about it. I will keep it for weeks, though, as I'd be addicted to Animal Crossing. Yeah, I can imagine Connie
heard me.
to absolutely ridiculously get into Animal Crossing. That's
Right,
essentially a a creature Sims.
Yeah. Fuck,
Okay, go. I'm trying to stream and you're talking to me. What?
We don't
Tell
take
us-
candy.
tell us
to your
talking
tap
chat.
round here.
Talk to me in chat and I'll talk to you. She's on the chat. Hang on. Tell everyone to do it. Everyone can do it.
Which way gotta go?
Is it in
So
Urban
push it
Dictionary?
back by
Dictionary?
Ireland would be ace. Or die.
It's just the end.
Right, everyone, I've got something funny for you to do, right? Diane said I've just started laughing at the fact that Tombstone Pile Driver,
We'll have to...
Google the Urban Dictionary definition of a tombstone pile driver, and this is what comes up. Just to save you having to do it, this is
Do you want
what
me
it
to bring
says.
it up?
I've seen how long ago.
No, you don't have to. I'll just read it out. It's fine. Right.
Okay.
When giving your hoe a standing 69,
called
just before you
shotgun.
come, pull out, shoot her in the eye, and tombstone that bitch straight to hell. Diane is pissing herself about that. She finds that the most funny thing you can imagine. There you go. That is the Urban Dictionary definition of a tombstone pile driver.
You're gonna go. Is this gonna stop there? And it's just gonna say,
What can I say except you're welcome? Okay, well there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the kind of quality content you get on here.
oh,
Anyway, Chris, I'm going to run through a bunch of movies coming out supposedly in 2020 if the pandemic doesn't push them back, such as Mulan.
Okie dokie.
Tell me if you're interested in it, if you're going to watch it, or if you do not care at all.
I've
we have-
just before you start that, I found I've got I found PT on PC.
Right, that as soon as Stimpy finishes Outlast, we'll crack that whip or whoopah
And
and
it's free.
get him straight on that. That saves us some monies.
Yep.
Okay,
I don't like it.
we're gonna roll in with I Am Vengeance Retaliation. I have no idea what that is.
Nope.
Masters
No idea.
Masters of Love, Ella Bella Bingo.
Ella Bell Bingo.
Yep.
He's gonna shit himself. I can't wait.
Connie, that is absolutely 100% correct. 7 Days to Vegas,
The fuck
American
is that? I
Fighter,
have no idea.
Come on, come on, come on.
Mulan, Summerland. I don't see how they can make Mulan better than the original. I don't think they made The Lion King better than the original. I don't think Aladdin was better than the original. The sad thing about all these remakes is none of them are better than the original. I don't know.
great, now
What do you
it's
guys
shit.
think in the chat?
I
The
thought
fuck
Lion
is
King
that?
was good. It wasn't as good as the original, but it was alright.
Yeah, I mean, The Lion King was probably the best remake out of Aladdin and stuff like that. Or I never saw The Jungle Book. Yeah, Charlotte agrees with what we're saying right now, I think. Jungle Book was decent. Oh, fair enough. I haven't seen that, so I'll have to take your word on that because I don't know anything about The Jungle Book.
My bottle of beer is invisible.
Where is it? Pick it up.
It's a green bottle.
So obviously it matches the green screen. Oh, Chris, I
Yeah.
know that people may not appreciate you vaping, but just for a bit of comedy, do your vape as much as you
Alright,
can.
I'll mute
Blow
it. I'll mute it.
Okay. Everyone, watch Chris for this. It's his magic trick.
No need to get too brave then.
Is that working?
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
No.
Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is called an
fail.
anticlimax. It was kind of crappy
I need
with
to
King
get it to
Louis.
work.
Did King Louis not sing King of the Swingers in that movie, Charlotte? Like, I don't know about that. Darkness Falls, SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Stage Mother. Oh, I mean, if a title's meant to grab you, Bill and Ted Face the Music. Bill and Ted hasn't been around for a long time. I need to bring up pictures of these because a picture tells a lot of words. Let's just bring up images instead of those. Posters. I mean, if anyone knows of a movie that says sounds good, he sang a song though.
Wait, Bill and
Yeah,
Ted.
Charlotte, I'm so happy that you know what Bill and Ted are because I was a big fan of Bogus Journey and Excellent Adventure. Bogus Journey was my favourite, truthfully. Yeah, there you go. I love Bill and Ted, and it is the same actors, by the way, Charlotte. It is good old Keanu with I can't remember what the other guy's name is, but yes, there is a new Bill and Ted movie in the works right now, so that is pretty cool. I'm just looking through like posters and what about the new Black Widow movie? That's something that's quite interesting. I'm glad that Charlotte really likes those movies. But yeah, she can't wait. She's just like, I can't wait. It does look good as well. Like legitimately, I am looking at that going, yeah, I would watch that. Which there's not many movies coming out recently that I give a shit about.
I think Stimpy's gonna jump.
Oh, is he? Oh, there's a person at the top, look, peeping over the edge. Is that going to make him nervous?
Good mate, yeah.
No, he's just going to stay on the ladder. Okay. I'm just making the suspense worse for myself. Yeah, let's face it, Scarlett Johansson, incredibly hot, and she looks especially hot as the Black Widow, particularly in Iron Man 2. I would say that Black Widow looks hottest in either the Avengers, the first one, 2012, or Iron Man 2 at the end where she's fighting all those dudes and Happy takes on like one guy. But yeah, I mean, I am actually like, I remember when the Marvel movies sort of okay, bring that here, let me show it to the camera. Diane's found goth Scarlett Johansson, and of course it's 10 times hotter. Wait there. Stop shaking it around. There you go.
Not crap.
Leave it as well.
Hell yeah.
Less loud set button.
But there you go. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, Conjuring 3. I haven't seen Conjuring 1 or 2. Are they any good? Gooch. Oh,
nope.
Simpy's saying nope. Nope. What's he saying nope to?
Nope.
But yeah, so Black Widow was one of the Marvel movies that I thought, yeah, I'll happily watch that. But there's a lot of now that the Marvel saga is over because of Endgame. Only Spider-Man and Black Widow are the ones that I really care about. Although I will give the Winter Soldier and the Falcon a go when it comes to Apple TV. For the lols. Connie's saying it's for the lols. But for anyone else watching, Chris, do you want to plug our YouTube again, just for the sake of seeing if... I mean, I know that Connie and Charlotte have been very nice to like and subscribe to us and everything like that, but we've got a few other viewers as well. The silent majority over there. Apparently there might be... Oh, there's a new Sonic... Yeah, I'll watch Black Panther 2. I like Stimpy, by the way, hates Black Panther 1. He thinks it's loaded with politics, which, in fairness, it's got a bit in it. But equally, it's a good movie, in my opinion. I thought that Black Panther 2, in general, was good. I do think it didn't need to be as politically charged as it was. But yeah, it is good, and I'll happily watch the second one. There you go. It just seems to me that the two movies that a lot of people think are either okay or not great are Captain Marvel and Black Panther 2. And it just seems to me that they shoved politics where it didn't need to be. I honestly think that the best way to deal with things like that is follow Morgan Freeman's advice. Just stop talking about it. Stop talking about difference. Just treat everyone the same. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully our kids will be raised to just treat everyone the same. That's how I roll. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog sequel's coming out, and I actually quite like Sonic the Hedgehog as well, if I'm honest. I thought that Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was a pretty good movie, and I like Jim Carrey as Botnik. And yes, to anyone watching, it's Dr. Robotnik, not Dr. Eggman. I don't know how you feel about this, Chris. Did you ever play Sonic as a kid?
Yep.
Oh, A Quiet Place Part 2. I still haven't seen A Quiet Place Part 1. I think you girls have just made me realise how much I haven't watched a lot of stuff recently, which is weird because we've been in lockdown. You think I'd have caught up on my backlog a bit. But yeah, I mean, are these movies any good? See, I think Captain Marvel was so good for the 90s references. Yeah, but no, Charlotte, the 90s references were great, like Blockbuster and like the grungy stuff and whatnot. But where it was bad, in my opinion, was where it was like going, it seemed like every man in that movie was just sort of incompetent. Even Samuel L. Jackson, who's an absolute legend, just played sort of second fiddle and followed her around and did as he was told. And it was like, I know he was meant to be younger and like not as experienced, but she was meant to be not experienced. I like the first Quiet Place, watched it at the cinema. Is that meant to be really good? Oh, look, he's in the water that I told you about earlier. I said that he had to like go through water with the big guy walking around, and this is this bit, and it's like a really. He hates horror games so much. It's such a good backdrop. To Eggman, yeah. What do you say to Eggman or Robotnik? Apparently, Connie says both. I mean, basically, I used to have a book of the origin story of Sonic the Hedgehog, and it basically Sonic the Hedgehog used to be friends with Dr. Robotnik when he was normal. You never saw his face when he was normal either. It was like, it was like in Cow and Chicken where you only ever saw the legs or whatever. And Stimpy's shouting me. But and then there was an experiment. It went wrong, and Dr. Robotnik was born, and he became evil. And Dr. Robotnik, when he was a good guy, was actually the one that designed Sonic the Hedgehog's shoes that could like run without friction. Can't wait for him to scream. He will do. He will scream if something happens like that he doesn't know it's going to happen. And soon, when he gets to the doctor, there you go. Look, the big guy's walking around, and he's got to like avoid him. That's why he's like JD. There's a really good bit. By the way, I'd recommend the Amazon series The Boys. It's so good. Charlotte, I've seen it, and the without trying to spoil anything for anyone else that might be watching, the fucking dolphin. Oh my god, I was pissing myself for like an hour. Shit. It's Stimpy's.
Oh my god!
He's either coming or he's running.
Give me a fucking lady, dick.
But yes, Charlotte, like The Boys is when I first started watching it, I was like not sure, but as that series progressed, yes, and also Carnival Row on Amazon is very good as well. Yeah, Connie's putting her about the dolphin, I'm assuming, because it might be one of the funniest things in the past 10 years.
Or Stimpy.
Or Stimpy. Stimpy or the dolphin. I think that I found the dolphin bit as funny as the last stream where Stimpy got grabbed by that big guy. And he was just going, ah, ah! It was just so funny. I couldn't stop laughing then either. But yeah, The Boys, great series. Yeah, the dolphin bit, God. I could go on about that forever because it was so good. So good. What other good series are there? Everyone talks about Game of Thrones.
Sex Education on Netflix?
No. I haven't watched that.
It's really funny.
But I
It'll
still
be a good
haven't
one
seen
for the
that
girls.
Tiger King. No, really, Sex
Tiger
Education.
King.
Are you saying that they're bad at sex, Chris? That's a very insulting thing to say.
No, I mean I don't want to spoil it, but it's about basically a teenage lad. Well, yeah, but it's a teenage lad, and his mum's
what the hell is you?
A sex worker. Well, not a sex worker, a sex therapist, should I say?
Okay.
So he starts giving sex advice to people in school, and then starts charging them money for it, basically.
Oh, I
But
think
it's
Charlotte
absolutely
might
hilarious.
have. Oh, they've
Yeah,
both
yeah,
seen it. They've both
Connie's
seen it.
watched it as
They're
well.
both really like. I haven't seen that, but then again, I haven't seen Tiger King yet either. I just know what's happened because of all the gifs and memes.
Yeah.
That fucking Carol Bassham.
The Blacklist is really good.
Everywhere.
I've been hammering the Blacklist. That's really good. But it's on Sky, so I don't know who would have seen it and who wouldn't. But I'd recommend it.
Oh, the mum's the one that makes it. I think the best actor that's been in one of their creations for me is The Big Bang Theory with Amy, because she's one of the writers and she's also a neurosurgeon. And I presume everyone's seen that clip where they say to Amy, "Oh, we've got a new follower." Or is that Stimpy got a new follower, or is that us got a new follower? I think it's Stimpy. Either way,
it's Stimpy.
Right. Oh, good. But yeah, with that, there's like an interview where they go, "Oh, is it tricky when people come up to you and expect you to be like really intelligent and be able to do all this stuff?" And she's like, "Well, I can. I can solve quick math in my head. I have a doctorate." But yeah, Big Bang Theory is great. I watched episode 1 of the Tiger King and it wasn't interesting enough to me. Fair enough, Connie. You know, I can understand that. And Charlotte hasn't seen Tiger King yet either.
Another one that's good is Lucifer.
That's what I'm looking for.
I got really far through Lucifer, but then it kind of fizzled out for me. Like it's not that it was bad. It's just it started to become a bit of a formula. And what I like about series is when they've got character growth. Like I'm going to plug this, and I want, particularly Charlotte, I want to know what you think about this series. Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is the greatest series of all time, in my opinion. I need to get a display of Avatar: The Last Airbender because that is crack-a-lack-a-dacking. Oh, you want to watch that? You should. It's on Netflix. Watch it. The first series is kind of kiddie, which reminds me of like Harry Potter. Do you know when you're first watching Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? And they're all kids, and they're all just having fun, and the baddie's sort of some, whatever thing. By season 2 and season 3, it gets deeper and they evolve. And I mean, Connie fucking loves Avatar. Everyone that's ever watched Avatar that I know thinks it's like one of the greatest seasons of all time. Absolutely watch it. Oh, Gooch is saying that. Charlotte's saying that it is the best series ever. Yeah, I'm hands down agreeing with you there.
Oh yeah,
I think oh, fair enough. No, it's okay.
Yeah, it is.
Best series ever. I meant Lucifer. But I don't blame you. I think it does need to be in caps as best series ever.
Lucifer should be out soon, actually.
I've got to thank Charlotte for getting Connie into Avatar: The Last Airbender, because my favourite character in that is either Zuko, Toph. I mean, that's the problem. I don't know who my favourite character is because they're all great. Toph is hilarious though. There's a bit where there's a play of them, and Toph is played by this. Toph is like a little 8-year-old girl or something, or 10-year-old girl or something, and she's played by this massive, muscly dude in this play, and she's like, I wouldn't have it any other way. That's perfect. Like she's like a proper tomboy. Brilliant. Yeah, Charlotte likes Avatar. It's so good. It's so good. I've watched it like so many times, like most people. Brilliant. But yeah, we can move on. Oh, by the way, guys, there's a trailer going around for Deadpool 3, but it's not a proper trailer. It's like a little scene of Deadpool who's acting really good, wearing a shirt and tie and stuff in the X-Men mansion. So I presume that's a precursor to Deadpool 3 coming out soon. Maybe.
I binge watched Avatar so badly. I'd look at the time, it'd be like 10 hours in.
10 hours.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen Avatar, Chris? You didn't really talk too much then, and if you haven't,
I've not.
do.
I need to watch it. I've not seen it.
It is better than any series that
I watched the film
Avatar,
today. But I presume it's nothing like.
The film is abysmal. The film is an awful, awful representation of what that movie is. I don't know how they had such good source material and fucked it up. Girls, back me up here, right? That movie, bag of dicks. It really is like, right. So please watch the cartoon series. It's not just for children.
I want to
I
give a
don't
hug.
know where things are.
Yeah,
Makes it more scary.
yeah. Connie said the film
Film
shit
shit,
as well.
yeah.
But how
watched
the
it.
character development for every character in that series is phenomenal. Particularly Zuko, Sokka a little bit as well. Kitara becomes so strong, and like I would say that if feminists want a woman to follow, girls like Kitara, that literally just become strong and brilliant in every way. They're so good. Or Toph's brilliant. She becomes the police chief. Just so you know, in series,
No, not
there's
the
another
Avatar with
series
the
as
blue
well.
people.
No, not the Avatar. I need Avatar 2, the James Cameron one, though. I actually didn't mind Avatar. I thought it was very safe because it's basically, and everyone knows this, it's basically Dances with Wolves. That's all Avatar is.
Okay.
But yeah. So Charlotte agrees with Katara and stuff, but Zuko has the best character arc. Anyway, I'll stop waffling about Avatar because I genuinely could just turn this stream into plays Outlast while talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender because I love it so much.
Have you seen the new Jane? Oh,
Jane Silent Bob? No, I
the
haven't.
new Jane Silent Bob reboot.
No,
You'll
I
have to
haven't.
watch
Last
it.
one I saw was Strikes Back. Jane Silent Bob Strikes
I don't
Back.
think it was as good as the first one, but it was funny.
Oh my god!
I think,
not-
hang on,
I'm not
something's going
fucking-
on with Stimpy.
This is not the experiment you're looking for. Fuck.
No, I think
you're
he's
there.
alright now. I think he's alright.
Oh no,
But,
Not on my screen.
Here we go.
He's dead on my screen.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I've got two screens up. I've got one for the chat, and then
Stimpy
one
panicking
that
hard,
yours.
yeah.
Dogma, I haven't seen Clerks. I should really, but Dogma, I love Dogma. Love it. I think it's a great movie. Whose house? Run's house. When they get off the bus. I can tell a sinner. No, you can't. Right there, adultery. No one kisses his wife like that. It's just it's such a quotable movie. Oh, another great movie. I presume everyone's seen it because it is a quotable classic. The Underdogs. Not to sort of thumb our sort of channel in there, but Underdogs. Well, no, it's not Underdogs, is it? It's Dodgeball, the Underdog's story. That's what it is. That is a great movie. Very quotable. It's all black and white, is it? Oh, very artsy-fartsy. Apparently the Clerks is all black and white. But yeah, oh, will you do me a favour quickly, Chris? Will you bring up a picture of Bill and Ted's new movie? There's a poster just to show Charlotte that that's coming out soon. Just because, just to show, because I think that would be interesting. I'm trying to think if there's any other movies. So there's a lot of crap. What else have we got?
Bill and Ted 3?
Yeah, 3 it'd be.
Fucking hell. So what's that?
I mean, we've kind of run through most of the big news in gaming, and I'm more than happy to talk about other stuff as well. Because obviously this stream is now nearly 2 hours long, so I don't know how long we're streaming for. Normally we stream for about 2 hours, but I can go a little bit longer if everyone's enjoying it. It's all black and white. Yeah, it's cool, but so arty. Clerks 2 isn't though. I love how Stimpy is racing through this. Yeah. I want him to race through it because there's a storyline bit which is fantastic. There you go. There's the third Bill and Ted. Oh, no, that's the second one, isn't it? That's Bogus Journey. That is Bogus Journey. I'm pretty sure.
It says 3.
Just Google. That is the second one. I'm pretty sure that is the second one. Because that is my favourite one. Oh, is that the guy? Look at Stimpy's stream. Yeah, that's the doctor that I've been telling you about. Watch what happens now and watch what Stimpy's reaction is, because this is a good bit. See, he straps him into this chair, Stimpy's enjoying himself.
It's actually a nice change of pace.
But something happens here, which is quite interesting. But just so you know the story to this game, girls, if you haven't already played it, you play as a reporter that got an email from someone that worked there saying how the doctors were doing experiments on the... Connie already knows. But the doctors are doing experiments on the patients, and when you get there, everything's all fucked up. Turns out all the patients have escaped and like killed most of the doctors, and so that guy has obviously gone insane, and he's like pretending he's a doctor, but he's not a doctor. He just pretends he's a doctor. But yeah, so that's essentially the storyline, and you're just trying to get out. Like you originally were a reporter after a story, and let's say that you got more of a story than you bargained for. I know what I can do. Charlotte, does your partner have a PC or is he just a console gamer?
Not tongue any use anyway. Truth be told, I was just tired of licking my own.
There's something that also happens in the DLC that's brutal, but I don't want to bring it up in case we do a DLC run through this game as well. Because it seems quite popular. A lot of people seem to, well, I say a lot of people, but a reasonable amount of people enjoy it. As for any games coming out, is anyone interested? He has an Xbox One. See, Xbox Ones are fine, but they lack exclusives. You know, PlayStation has so many more exclusives, which you know is a shame because I mean, Xbox does have Whistleblower. What? Whistleblower is the DLC to this game. All right, watch this. What's about to happen? I presume Stimpy needs to talk more. I want him to voice what's going on. By the way, girls, can you hear Stimpy's game at all? Is it quiet or is it not? No sound at all? Please let me know.
It's understandable. People get scared. There's like to turn to God.
Oh, we've gone all quiet now because he's got a knife in his face. Have you seen this bit, Chris? Do you know what's going to happen?
Nope.
There's no other way.
Oh, the controller to the Xbox is undoubtedly better than the PS4.
Yeah, they can hear it.
All money's gone.
Oh, good. But yeah, so
It is quiet, yeah.
it is quiet. We'll make sure we sort for future streams like these so that the sound is good and we can turn it up and down at will. So that when we're chatting, we'll have it like passive sound, and then if there's a bit like this, we'll crank it. Look, Grim cutting his fingers off. Look, Chris, how do you feel about this? Because you've not seen this, have you?
Yeah.
Look, it's cut like one of his fingers off on each hand. It's so brutal. I was expecting Stimpy to react a little bit more to that.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed that he didn't.
Nice.
To be fair though, having your fingers cut off like in a cutscene isn't scary. It's when he's immersed that he's like more scared.
Yeah.
And the dude's throwing up. But yeah, as for other games coming out, by the way, F1 2020, which me and Chris are interested in, Ghosts of Tsushima. Have you seen that game, Chris?
Yep. I think that was one of the ones
JD,
that I
I'm just
said.
going to put you on mic for a minute so I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ghost of Tsushima looks
Give it a
beautiful
heads up.
and really good, I presume. Isn't that a PS exclusive though? So Charlotte's partner won't be able to play that, I don't think. Charlotte's like, rank. Yeah. Pretty brutal. Charlotte's like, rank. Yeah. Yeah, well the game was quiet, yeah. Why are we getting a small echo? But
Because
Do you-
Stimpy's joined the chat again.
well, we can continue if you like. We've got 9 viewers at the moment. Oh, you've had a couple of follows. I don't know if you've seen, but you've had a couple of follows on your channel. Okay. Well, me and Chris will have a chat, and if you want, you can bring up a different background. So Charlotte says that her partner's getting the new Assassin's Creed. Can you sort out that sound?
Okay.
It's mad echo.
Well, I'm going to mute myself. Well, yeah, you sort it. I'll be back in a bit. Okay.
So
You see, the new Assassin's Creed looks brilliant. I'm just a bit nervous because of how it is just me. I know that more people probably enjoy it, but I don't like Origins or Odyssey, and I know that they've got that going on. Why can I still hear myself in an echo? He's also really into COD recently and started playing GTA again, I think. Yeah, I mean, we play a lot of COD, although I'm not a fan of how big that file size is. That is absolutely massive. And I actually went to delete it at one point, and my partner, Diane, went, no, I play gun game. So I had to re-download everything all over again because she wanted to play gun game.
well,
But yeah...
I bought it on PC now just so I can have a dedicated hard drive for it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I got it on Epic Games Store because GTA was free on Epic Games Store, and I don't know why I've moved to GTA now. So I just remember seeing that she said that it's actually GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Call of Duty. I mean, it's a good game, but I don't know if any game is worth 200 gig. On I mean, I've only got a terabyte. I used to have a 2 terabyte, but then I got a PS4 Pro, so I haven't revamped that yet. As for other games coming out, though, we've got for any Switch players, you've got Paper Mario, which is just more Paper Mario. You mentioned Fast and the Furious Crossroads. We've got
ridiculous. The new update messed up.
Yeah, the new update
it does take hours. And the thing is, it's not the download that takes hours; it's the copying, which really irritates me.
Yeah, it like downloads and then it takes like double the amount of time to copy it over.
Yeah.
Wasteland 3, I've not heard of that one. Has anyone heard of Wasteland 3?
Nope.
And,
Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah, the Avengers looks good. Looks really good. Was that delayed or is that not delayed?
Not according to this.
Okay, fair enough. No, we'll roll with that. But Wasteland 3 looks like some sort of strategy game. I could be wrong. But it's top down. Yeah, that's definitely a strategy game of some sort. Looks like PC to me. Don't know if that's coming to consoles. Obviously, the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which we've already been over. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 being remastered, which we're all happy about. Dirt 5, Chris, that looks really good. Which we've already mentioned. And then there's that Outriders game. There's not much on the horizon,
No.
Everything's probably been stopped because of the coronavirus. Is everyone doing okay with the coronavirus right now? Is everyone back at works yet? I'm not, personally, but I don't know if anyone else is or isn't. You never stopped working, did you, Chris? You just started working from home.
Yeah, I just started working from home. So, yeah. Epic Games, I think, is giving away Overcooked, aren't they, this month?
I think that's already
Overcooked 2.
Oh, really? I haven't got it. Well, they gave away the Escapist 2, but I think that's finished now. Yeah. Just remember, everyone that's joined now, you can download Injustice, Gods Among Us, and Injustice 1, the deluxe version on Steam for free right now. There was another game that was free. Which one was it? There was another free game you could download, and I can't remember what it was. We mentioned it earlier in the stream, so feel free to watch this over past broadcasts if you'd like. Skip through. Although I think this has actually been quite an entertaining stream.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's just a shit game on Epic Games at the minute called Pathway. I mean, it might not be shit, but it's one of those indie games that I'm not interested in. So, yeah, Stimpy's playing Persona at the minute. I'm basically just zipping through. Here we go. We've got Wikipedia upcoming games. We'll go to the old wiki if we can't discuss anything coming out soon. And I'm trying to look. There's no dates on them. Oh, January. Hang on, where are we now? Oh my God. February, March, April. What are we in now? June? Or July? Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Are we in June?
June.
Yeah. Or July?
What?
June, isn't it?
Yeah, June. Sorry. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
20th of June. I was like, what?
Yeah. Oh my God! With the amount of time it took you to respond to that, Charlotte has messages come through saying yes, it's June. Okay. So we've had the Command and Conquer
Could have just
remaster.
looked at the bottom of your computer though.
Apparently on Xbox you've got a game called We Were Here Together. I've not heard of that. I didn't ignore. Sorry, I was reading. My mistake. What did you say?
I said you could have just looked at the bottom of your computer screen. That tells you
Oh,
the
yeah.
date and time.
I've actually got two computer screens in front of me right now, so I could have absolutely just looked at the bottom. What else has come out? Desperados 3, that looks really good. That's for PS4, Xbox, and obviously Windows. Desperados 3 is a strategy game, like sneaky strategy game. The Last of Us 2's just come out on PS4. But there's loads of games, but they're all like little.
I really want to play the
little-
Horizon. Ready for the new PS5. But
Oh, you mean Horizon Zero Dawn 2? Or you prefer co-op games? Yeah, I respect that, Connie. I prefer co-op games as well. See, Horizon Zero Dawn 1, we've discussed this before, but we may as well bring it up again because it is a title coming out for PS5. Horizon Zero Dawn was a good game, but I couldn't finish it. The graphics were good, the gameplay was good, but the characters and the story, I liked the idea of the story having like giant mech robots and where did they come from and stuff, but the characters I just found boring. I don't know about you, Chris. Have you played it at all?
I'm back, by.
Welcome back,
No.
Sims.
Welcome back, Sim.
So I'm hoping Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is going to be pretty good.
On my internet.
I will look at it because it looks good.
Yeah, there's Forbidden one.
What's the forbidden one? Can you remember the name of that? Gooch. Forbidden one are we referring to? I never got it, but wanted to. What? You never got the Horizon. Well, we've got 9 very pleasant viewers.
I got Horizon Zero Dawn on PS4, but I don't know if we're going to get on PC release. I'm not sure yet.
Well, anyone else in the chat, by the way, it doesn't have to just be Charlotte and Gooch, although we're very grateful to have interaction from our audience. Feel free to speak and questions, conversation starters. Even if you want to talk about something different, we're more than happy to have a conversation about stuff. Oh my God, what have you done? You got my handsome mug twice. Oh no, you haven't.
You stretch it wrong.
Just need to stretch you out, Stim.
I do.
Do you like that?
I do.
I can imagine
I do
Stimpy's
like that.
bomb to be like a canoe.
There you go.
What? What are you about my bum for?
Yeah, when we run out of things to talk about, it just goes downhill.
Oh yeah, Forbidden
It's
West.
supposed to be
Yeah, because it's meant to be in
shit.
USA, isn't it? Connie's just mentioned that it's Horizon Forbidden West. It's basically Horizon 2 Forbidden West. But yeah, it does look good. I mean, I'm sure it'll be great. Don't get me wrong. I've really wanted to get into Horizon Zero Dawn as well, but I just struggle. A game that I do want, and Isabella wants, is Destroy All Humans, the remake that's coming out on the 28th of this month. That is, if anyone ever played Destroy All Humans on the PS2, Charlotte, I'm looking at you. You seem to know your golden oldie games. Destroy All Humans is a cracking one. You can even get the original on PS4. I presume you can get it on the Xbox as well. I don't know about them. Or they'll probably have it on backwards compatibility, maybe. Yeah, they should do, actually. Come think about it.
Anyway, I'll probably do this game for about another 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, well, if you want, we'll run to 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's a fairly solid
So what is it
thing,
now?
isn't it?
What is it up to?
So we're on
What
2
is
hours
it streaming
9.
to now?
2 hours 10.
What? 2 hours 10?
Yep.
We're on 2 hours and 9 minutes and 33 seconds. Ow! Diane just threw a pen at me.
Your stream has crashed.
Well, we'll just have to keep talking while Chris and Stimpy refresh that, no doubt. Fast and the Furious Crossroads, not bothered. Total War, that's a PC game. Troy. Yeah, it's a good game, but Troy. Yeah.
I want to get the next game I'm looking forward to. Oh, I've ordered Persona 5. That's coming tomorrow.
There we go. We're back. Oh, sorry.
I've got
Rip headphone users.
Okay. Chris, that tech guy.
I was always playing Sims back in the day, or the Rugrats PS1 game, or Herbs Sims in the City. God, the Herbs! I totally forgot that existed. The Herbs.
Wasn't,
I love Herbs.
I'm going to meet you on Discord. I carry on for about how long have we got now? About 20 minutes now.
About 20 minutes would be fine. We'll finish the stream at 2.5 hours because it seems that we've got a reasonable amount of viewers that are enjoying it. So I'm happy to continue for a little bit longer.
Oh, fuck it out, Chris. I've seen this picture yourself. That's beast. I want to sell that.
Right, just for anyone that's just joined, our friend is about to continue his game on a scary Outlast play, and he is scared of everything, and he screams a lot, so that's funny. But while he's going through the bits where he's not screaming his head off, we talk about new games coming out, movies, TV series, or just general conversations about anything. So feel free to get involved, join in, and have fun. So what are we looking at now? Oh, Chris, WRC 9 comes out in September. That interests me. Because WRC 8 was great on the wheel, but I don't think much other people would be interested in that apart from wheel users. Connie and Charlotte, did you ever play Mafia Definitive Edition? I bet he's waking up his neighbours right now, isn't he? What? What's up, Chris? Oh, God. Right. Oh, Max has joined the stream.
Oh,
For anyone that
welcome to the stream.
know, welcome to the stream. Stimpy is playing Outlast, and why does that keep loading, Chris? That is.
I have
only just
no
started
idea.
doing it as well. But either way, so we're having a chat, Alistor, which is Max. Connie knows Max, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, just so you know, we're all talking and hanging out and talking about games coming out. Do you know of any games that you're interested in, Max, that are coming out soon? What else have we got? Well, I'm looking through what games are also coming. Ride 4, Dirt 5, yeah, Crash Bandicoot we know about, Transformers, Battlegrounds. None of these
French
really
Max.
interest me.
Is it French Max?
Yeah, French Max, yeah. My BF plays Forza and some other driving games, but I forgot the names. Does your boyfriend have a wheel, Charlotte? I presume it's the G92. Isn't it the G92?
290. 290.
290. Yeah. Right, I've got a lot of games actually that don't yet have a release date, which we could talk about in all fairness. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Hi, Max. But yeah, so other games coming up that do not have a release date that people might be interested in are...
Stimpy, can your camera be a bit less shitty, please? Well, we asked him to keep his lights off in his room to keep the mood of the horror game.
Because when they're light, he gets more scared in the dark. And obviously if the lights are on, he'll not be as afraid. But we want Skimpy to be maximum afraid.
Yeah. But his camera's not that bad.
Okay, there's Call of the Sea. Crisis Remastered.
This is not how you
Dangerous
get a
Driving
Kia.
2.
He's nobody wants one, but has no space or the money. I think that's to the wheelchair.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, me and Chris are big old geeks with wheels and pedals and gear sticks, and we like F1. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind Forza Horizon. I could
cool.
get it on my PC, but I haven't got around to getting it yet. Did you get Forza Horizon, Chris?
I have it on the PC, yeah. But
How is it with the wheel? Is it good?
Through Xbox. If I'm honest, I've not played it.
Really, you bought it and never got around to playing it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it's on the Battle Pass, isn't it? Not the Battle Pass. Fortnite.
Griff lives on... What does that say? I can't read that. Can you read that?
ISIM?
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 Oh, Sim Racing.
Oh, Sim Racing.
Right, yeah. Yeah, cool. Do you want to plug our YouTube, Chris, while we're going through stuff, simply because there's a few viewers, and for anyone watching,
Here we go.
for more comedy content, top 10s, game reviews, gameplay, playthroughs, check out our YouTube. We've just put it in the chat. Feel free to like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. We're a new channel, and we're just trying to grow, really. Trying to give people a, normal hangout space, really. Get involved. We're very responsive. VR says it can make you feel sick. Really? I mean, I want VR to be good with driving games.
I think it can after periods of time.
A while.
Constant periods of time, innit?
I've heard mixed people, though. I don't know if it affects people differently with VR, because some people seem to get sick quick.
Yeah.
And other people say that it doesn't affect them at all, and everywhere in between. Oh, a game we haven't spoke about yet. Godfall. We did have like a chat on a different stream about Godfall, but I'm more than happy to mention it with some viewers in here. Anyone in the chat at all, how do you feel about Godfall? PS5 game coming out. It essentially looks like a looter slasher like Destiny, but more focused on melee combat. I think it looks brilliant and it looks beautiful as well, and it will be on PS5. Is Stimpy hiding in a cupboard? What is he doing?
Friend.
Halo Infinite. I'm looking forward to that. That is an Xboxy thing, but it'll also be coming to PC.
Not interested.
Oh, Connie's not interested. Did you ever get into Destiny either, Connie? I'm just zipping through other things.
We're going to be streaming Jackbox TV as well tomorrow at 9 PM GMT time. Ooh. So if you do want to get involved with that, come along.
And remember, guys, that's not just a watch thing, that's an interactive thing. As long as you have a smartphone, which, let's face it, everyone does these days, you can get involved and join in the games with us. And that game is funny to play. So is that tomorrow, Chris? What time?
Yeah, tomorrow 9 PM GMT.
So we'll rock that bad boy out. That looks really good. I haven't played Jackbox TV in a while.
But not the Taken King. Price annoyed me.
The Taken King. Oh yeah, the Destiny. Yeah. Yeah, no, let's understand.
That's cool, Connie.
Oh, Connie's going to get involved with Jackbox TV. Charlotte, do you know what Jackbox TV is, or do you want us to, explain it in a little bit more depth? Because Jackbox TV is essentially a phone game. Like, you can essentially sign on your phone. You don't have to create a login or anything like that. You basically just type in a random username, type in the room code. Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. I don't want to teach you to suck eggs if you do know.
Sorry about the lag, guys. I think the Stimpy's internet's shitting itself.
Apparently, Charlotte's getting involved.
Yep.
But Microsoft Flight Simulator is meant to be on Windows and Xbox One, And I know most
Yes.
people probably won't be that interested in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it is doing something pretty interesting. It's using Bing Maps with like a algorithm to generate the landscape, and
Yeah.
then it has like you can literally fly from like Norwich to London legitimately. And I want to do that just so I can fly over my house and go, I don't know. You know, as in like, that looks cool.
So the landscape, I think it said it was 1 in 10.
Was it 1 in 10?
Yeah. So you'll be able to see pretty much every single detail of your house if you fly over it.
Mental, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not just Stimpy that's the internet that's shitting himself. And yeah, as in that game is coming to Xbox One as well, Charlotte. And I know that most people like the Flight Simulator. Like you have to tweak all the engine stuff, and you get to fly loads of different planes, which is great if you're into it. But having a map that you can literally fly over your own house, or you could fly from say Norwich to like New York or Canada or whatever. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that is good no matter if you're into it or not. Oh, a new Oddworld game. Particularly Charlotte and Connie, I reckon you'd know this. Did you guys ever play Oddworld on the PS1? There was Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, which was the first one, then Oddworld Abe's Exodus. And then there was a third one called Muncher's Odyssey, and then Stranger's Wrath, which I never played the other two. But there's a new Oddworld coming out called Soulstorm. That's going to be for the PS5, and it looks pretty good. Yeah. My favourite was Exodus, by the way.
I swear Stimpy's
second
been
one.
hiding in cupboards most of this last bit. He's just been going
Odyssey was the
from
first one.
cupboard to cupboard.
I want to reference the South Park episode where Tom Cruise is in the closet and they keep making the joke that Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet and he keeps hiding in the closet. Stimpy's in the closet. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard game, but it looks really good. Yeah, that will be well good. It's also done in the 2D platformer style, you know, so you're running left, right, up and down like the old ones are, but the graphics are meant to be like really good. There is a trailer out. Syndicate Wars. No, let me just bring that up on my lappy toppy. Syndicate Wars. Oh, was that on the PS1, I assume? No, I don't even. I don't think I've ever even heard of
My
that.
dad always played it. I watched it. It was so cool.
What is it about? It looks like a top-down strategy game, like XCOM or something.
Did you have any childhood games then, Joe? Like,
Did I?
What was an online game that you used to play?
Well, you got to remember that the first online game I ever played was Halo 2 on the Xbox, the first Xbox.
That's the same for me.
I did used to play Halo 1 with a system link cable to two TVs.
Yep.
And there'd be four of us on each TV in different rooms because the link cable went
Yeah,
through.
we used to do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to do that like all the time. My old school games were Gex and Croc. Yeah, Gex and Croc were cool. Yeah, it was on the PS1. I don't know that one, Charlotte. I mean, it looked pretty good.
God, Stimpy stayed calm then.
How did he not scream at something like that? I think he's getting numb to it. We need to book up the horror. We need to book up
It's
the
alright,
horror
PT
people.
will sort him out.
PT will be brilliant. Yeah, like alien race who used to blow things up and steal from banks and influence humans to do your bidding. That sounds very XCOM. Have you played XCOM, Charlotte? But it sounds good. I mean, I'm a massive fan of XCOM. I've actually streamed it a few times. I'm playing it now. XCOM 2. Really, really good. So yeah, that sounds right up my alley.
I used to play something called Tibia, and I know you've never heard of that, have you? Until I mentioned
What?
it. Tibia.
No, I don't know.
No.
Can you not hear him at all, Connie? Oh, check out XCOM. I'm pretty sure you can get it for the Xbox One. XCOM 2 for the Xbox One.
Oh,
It's a
there we
brilliant
go,
game
Connie.
like that.
Thanks for letting us know.
What, was Stimpy muted that whole
Yep.
time? Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
He's not done
What's
much
tibia,
anyway.
Connie asked?
He's only
No,
hidden
no, he's
credits.
not done much.
I don't want to get into a whole big thing.
Connie's asking what is
I think that's quite a
tibia,
good
Chris?
place to,
Um,
to the doctor, to be honest.
It-
Or get him kill himself.
You basically go around fighting monsters to collect loot and level up.
Ground floor.
It's an online-based game, and
Is it like what's that game that took over the world? What's that game? Yeah, you can hear
that's
him now.
cool.
Fair enough.
This game's like intense all the way through.
What's that game that took over the world, Chris? The one that's oh god, really bad graphics. Can't remember what it was called. I'm not going to remember it. Just carry on. I'm not.
You're looking down on the world like the first ever Grand Theft Auto. So
Yeah.
that's the graphics.
Alright, what I'm doing, I'm gonna stream there.
Playing
It's a
Die
bit like
Hard
WoW.
on Doom on the PS1. Yeah,
We have a good place to send it.
I remember
bit-
playing the
And
PS1.
then
Yeah.
next time.
What,
next
World of
stream will
Warcraft?
be
Yeah, it's a bit.
Outlast,
I'd compare it to
at
WoW,
9 PM again.
but with worse graphics.
And
Do you want to put a
after that
different
will be
background
Saturday,
on, and we can let
9
Stimpy
PM.
go? We can talk for a bit until everyone's finished.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is Stimpy going now?
Yeah. Can you hear us? Stimpy, can you hear us?
Wait a second.
Yeah, you can hear us.
that Friday, Saturday, 9 PM.
Oh my god, I just remembered Worms and Hogs of War. Hang on a sec. I need to do something.
Yeah, probably a good place to end the stream. Doctor's dead.
How about them apples, Charlotte? How about them apples?
What are you doing about now?
Charlotte just remembered that Worms and Hogs of War.
Oh, you got Hogs of
and I
War?
have, yeah, I've got Hogs of War on the PS1, yeah. Still got it.
Oh, I got that.
I'll put Stimpy
Rick
back on
Mail.
until he's gone. There we go.
I'm here.
Do you want to turn your light on, Stim, and then people can see you?
Well, I don't know, last time he was like, chicken.
Well, you have permission now.
Yeah. Okay. Charlotte's just gone, yes! Yeah, I've still got Hogs of War. You know, Charlotte, if Connie wants to borrow my PS1 with a couple of like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 and Hogs of War, you're welcome to borrow it and play it with her and whatnot. Yeah, Rick Mail was a legend. Yeah, really good guy.
Yeah, awesome. You know, Guest House Paradiso is on Netflix at the moment.
Boys?
You know, Guest House Paradiso, the bottom film. The bottom movie.
Yeah. Do you want to change the title of the stream just so we don't lure people in under false pretenses?
Yes. We can
Just
do it.
to two friends chatting, I suppose. But
Why? Fucking...
well, I thought you were going.
No, obviously I'm ending the game there.
Oh, just put friends chatting then. Friends chatting with cameras, English, whatever.
Do you want to?
Mine's
you're
at
for-
Oh no! Sold the games for money.
Well, what did everyone work into a stream? Did you enjoy it? Do you want to see more of this? Do you want to...
We want to watch
Yeah,
you
I
play PT.
Yeah, they really want to watch you play PT as well. You seem to be becoming numb to a lot of the scares that were happening there, and we were a bit disappointed.
Can you get adjusted to it? That's the problem. Let's play a game.
Yeah, so we need to get you to play PT because that's short enough and scary enough to really stick it to you, and that'll be funny. By the way, just some other games that seem to be coming out. Rust is coming to PS4 and Xbox One, and that's been years. Years.
It looks alright, but I'll be honest with you, I think I prefer to play Ark if I was to choose one.
Yeah, I think I would prefer to play Ark as well. Ark's a great game.
Ark's already on console. And,
Oh,
Where do you
Vampire
think
the
they're gonna go with?
Masquerade.
Where do you think they're gonna go with
You go
that?
first.
well, I think we're
question.
kind of done with Ark now.
Because
Well,
I think
done with
I think
that,
they're at the
aren't
point that they can't release any more maps because people have stopped playing it because you just get wrecked as soon as you go in. I'd like to see a new game next, really, me. Like a brand new
What
season.
I would like them to make a new game with new graphics and a new engine. Do you know what I mean? As in really come out swinging with something cracking.
Yeah.
I love the young ones. I used to watch it loads when I was younger. The young ones was amazing. Is it Vivian or Gideon? What was the name of the ginger one with stars on his head? That just he was the best. And then Neil the hippie, you stupid bloody hippie. That was brilliant.
Oh, you're on about young ones.
Yeah, in the comments,
Yeah,
people
Vivian.
are commenting.
Vivian and Neil. Neil's a hip.
Yeah.
Richie Rich is Rick Mail, isn't it?
Yeah, Vivian. Yeah, I thought it was. Obviously, we've got Watch Dogs Legion coming on PS4, Xbox One, Stadia. Yeah, guys, can I ask what you guys think about Stadia, that online streaming platform? Because it seems to have died on its arse. From nobody seems to be using it. Seems. Stadia. Yeah, there's adverts of it everywhere. Oh my god, what have I just done?
Oh, his voice is breaking up for me. That shows over. Have you ever saw that? What was that show what we did as well? That politician one.
We lost you.
Yeah. Oh, that's because I just saw that stream.
He's closed the stream, thus closed his camera. Best show ever. I have the DVDs. Mike and Rick, yeah. I keep seeing ads on YouTube, but no idea what it is really. It's pointless. Yeah, we'll die a death quickly. Well, what it's meant to be is essentially a Netflix-esque gaming platform. But the problem is, I think you have to still spend a lot of money on it. And most people want their games, I think. Even if it's just a digital copy.
Stadia? You're about Stadia?
Yeah, Stadia, yeah.
No, the problem with Stadia, it's all streamed. So no matter what you play, there's always latency. There's always latency, no matter how good the internet is. There's always going to be latency. So when you press X, it won't happen until depending on how good your internet is, but it could happen like a fraction of a second later.
God, Connie's internet's a bag of dicks. She'll press X and she'll play it tomorrow.
Stadia is not. Stadia, the idea is good, but I don't know, it's just not there yet, really. And
they'd do better to have like something like Xbox One Game Pass, where you can download a game and then get rid of it after. Sort of thing.
Yeah, the whole point of it is that it doesn't run on like really good hardware from servers. So the hardware, I don't know what you actually get with Stadia, but you don't actually get the decent hardware in the Stadia. All it is like a streaming box. The hardware's on the actual servers wherever they have it.
Yeah.
The problem, it's just shit, mate. Well, it's just what I mean. If it's laggy, and the problem when you're playing games, you don't want lag at all. You can help it, especially single player games when you're still getting lag.
Yeah, yeah.
Syndicate
Wars up. Right, so do we want to move on to different topics? Are you guys still happy to talk, or do you want us to finish our stream? We don't want to outstay our welcome, but we're happy to continue. Well, I am. Chris, how do you feel? Stimpy?
Yeah, I'm good for a few minutes.
So,
I think Stimpy needs to calm down.
My thoughts about? I think he needs to calm down. I just killed a doctor, okay? What did you do today?
I need to go.
Yeah. Where are you? If you're not at home? I thought you were at home.
Somewhere with good internet by the looks of it.
She's in a cafe. She's one of those winter cats.
Are you not properly socially distancing?
Sat 2 meters apart.
Yeah. You sit 2 meters apart, you'll be fine.
I want to put this side to my
fair enough.
So who's actually still in the chat? Say hi, put your hand up in the chat.
So we've got...
So who's in the chat?
So we've got Connie and Charlotte.
Yeah. Is it English? Is it Kinglish, Charlotte?
Charlotte English, I believe her name is.
Okay.
Do you call her Kinglish?
See English. Kinglish.
See it.
You're allowed a bubble now.
We're in the kitchen. You're allowed a bubble now. Well,
what we'll do then is
Have we got Harris still here?
I don't think he's there for a while. I don't think Max will still be here.
Right, Jimmy, you there, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
I wish I could just
Aye.
talk that.
What we'll
Right.
do then is we'll finish the stream there because I
Yep.
think that we've had a happy bunch. We've had a good stream tonight, and remember tomorrow we'll play a bit of Jackbox TV. Everyone will enjoy it. Everyone will be able to get involved.
I won't be able to do next tomorrow's stream, so it won't be as fun. But still
Yeah.
talk about
Okay.
it. We'll do try
Hopefully you'll be able to join us though for a few games. Maybe if work's quiet.
hard. No, I doubt it. I doubt it,
No.
mate.
Are we still going to be able to have the cameras on, by the way, Chris?
Yep.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, we can do it. So
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
be
figure it
we'll be
out.
here. We'll see if we can get Richie in, maybe,
Yeah, well,
See if we
I'll
can
speak
get
to
Richie in.
tomorrow.
and then we'll have
Yeah.
Jackbox TV in the background here.
What we should do, because do you mind
Is
having a
Stimpy starting another conversation?
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.
What is it?
See you later.
God.
Okay. No, wait, Stimpy, do you need to say something, dude?
I was
Is
saying
it, I
we
thought.
should-
You go first.
saying you should do another Jackbox stream during a weekend because we'll talk about.
By the way, Connie, some can be more than 8 people.
What's everyone's streaming schedule this week? What are you doing, Chris? What's set in stone for you?
I don't really have a schedule. I just sort of do it when I can.
Yeah. I just do it when I
Okay, so
can.
you both
Sorry, we're back now.
laid
I
it,
thought we were going.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I just want to say,
we-
our last stream next is Friday, Saturday, 9 p.m. Doing
Friday
Outlast
and
again.
Saturday. You're doing
Yeah.
both.
9
You just
p.m.
want to finish the game.
No, this is like because I do 2 streams of Outlast per
You could
week.
do Outlast on Friday and PT on Saturday.
Yeah, PT would be great. I'll put an announcement in for that.
If you can
Anyway,
get me
check
PC, I'll do it
check
PC.
out our Facebook anyway. We'll put all the official times and things. in there.
Follow my Twitch channel as well. You know, the guy who's making all the content and he's just leeching off it.
Yeah, because we're not doing anything. We're just sat here.
Yeah, because
because
it's not there, is it, Stim? Like right
What?
there. Yeah. Anyway, we're wafting now. So
Alright, we'll see you later, guys. Take
thanks
care.
for watching.
Bye,
See you
bye.
later. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yep. Yeah, I thought we'd talk about it after.